เลี้ยวขวาเข้าสู่ซอยบ้านกล้วยใต้ซอยสุขุมวิท 40
Oh my god Oh my god What happened Oh 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 my
ขับ
god
ต่อไปบนถนน
น่ากลัว Oh my god
เอานี่ยืนอยู่นั่นโอ้ย
เทนจะลงเทนจะลงเทนจะลงแล้วน่ะ
ไปงั้นเอารถออกไปหมดแล้ว
ยืนอยู่ยังเซเลยนี่หนีไปอ่ะ
มีที่ล้มสักที่แน่เลย
หันจิ้มหน่อยเนี่ยเห็นไหมเอียงไว้เนี่ยแม่ยืนไม่ตรงแล้วเนี่ย
Man, what up, y'all? As you guys all probably know, man, it's all bad in Miramar and Bangkok. I just woke up to hear all of the messages from people like checking on me and Elle and checking to see what's going on, man. It's I'm still a little bit woozy because this is all new for me. Like literally, I figured this out maybe an hour ago. Just my phone was blowing up. People were checking in, man. For y'all that don't know, I'm in LA right now. So I just missed the earthquake because I just left Bangkok to come to LA. It's reminiscent of, man, this is how I say God is real, man. It's like, I'm not trying to preach or nothing like that, but I'm just being honest. It's like, you know, when I was on my honeymoon, I was in New York on September 11th when the planes went through the building. Like I was there, like literally I got video. You guys know I record everything. I got video of that, of the day before September 11th when New York was New York, and then September 11th when the world changed forever. So it's like I got all of that documented. This kind of reminds me of the same thing. And then when I'm in Thailand, then my house in LA is threatened for the fire. And, you know, not an ember hit my house, which is a blessing. You know what I mean? And when I was in New York, September 11th, you know, there was a big plume of smoke because the building that came down. And when the building comes down, the smoke spreads and it goes out and you get asbestos and all that. A lot of people later on passed away from cancer and all of that stuff just from breathing that asbestos from the buildings that was in there and the smoke and all of that soot and all of that stuff. But how God works, man, I was literally maybe half a mile away from where the buildings came down, but the way the smoke blew, it blew in an entirely different direction. So the smoke didn't even touch me. In the fire, not an ember was on the house. And now in Thailand with this earthquake that originated in Miramar, and that's who we have to really like pray for, because Myanmar is going through it. They got an internal war going on. They got a civil war. They don't have the infrastructure like Thailand. They're just doing real bad. You know what I mean? They don't have any kind of like nothing compared to what Thailand is, man. It's like the Stone Age versus the modern age in terms of the infrastructure comparison. And there's a lot of people, man, that's lost. You won't even know because the Miramar is going through a war, and getting information from Miramar is not as accurate as we might want it to be due to their circumstances. So pray for them, pray for the people in Bangkok, even in China. And I just left China. I just left Hong Kong to come back to the Matrix. So it's like, I'm just missing this stuff. You know what I mean? And I haven't even been able to respond to everybody's messages. That's why I decided to go live. I called Elle and checked on Elle. I'm going to try and call her again. I don't know the situation with her family in Bangkok. She's in Pattaya where we live. So, but she was asleep. I'm going to try her again at some point. But I just wanted to reach out to everybody and say thank you so much for the prayers and for the well wishes. And I'm looking at, all of the messages coming in from people, man. It's just like amazing, how when there's some sort of devastation, how people really show up and show you, how they really got your back and they're in your corner, man. So shout out to Chip. I see Chip, OJ's Glove. I see all y'all, man. I see DJ Cool Cliff. I see y'all, man. Thank you guys so much for these well wishes. What up, Chip? Vanessa, wow, Vanessa. How's devastating the worst nightmare for California? I remember you lived there. Was just about to call and check on you. I'm glad you're okay. Blessings to all. Vanessa, that's a blast from the past. For real, for real. That's a blast from the past. Shout out to Vanessa. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mark Watts is in the building, man. Thank you guys so much. God is good. Yes, God is good. It's just like amazing, like that. Social media, like a lot of times social media is used for like, negative stuff, but it can also be good for news, man, because news travels so fast. Like, I'm up in age. Like back in the day, like we might not have found out about this for another 2 weeks, you know what I mean? But here's instant. So just want to thank everybody for what it is and keep you guys updated because I got so many messages. I woke up, I'm like, what the hell going on? Is it my birthday? And people are like saying, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Is Elle okay? So I said, instead of trying to call everybody back, I said, let me just go live and just let y'all know what it is. Look at this, man. Everybody's sending out prayers, man. I got a little more information on it. Shout out to Isaiah Ashley too, man. He's a YouTuber that lives in Bangkok. I just watched his stream. I don't know him, but he seems like a really good guy. He's always positive. He's always doing stuff, and he really thought it was over for him from what he said. You guys make sure to subscribe to his channel too. The Isaiah Ashley Show. You're in a fog because you just don't really, you be like, damn, that could have been me, or that could have been somebody that I care about, or that could have been somebody's family. And in some cases, that is, your family. So it's just like, you know what I mean? It's unexplainable. The incel factors in the building said I did feel the build here shake. Oh, the building shook and it got all the way to Pattaya. Leland's in the building. Hey Richie, it's Leland from Compton. I'm on my Sam. I pray for you and Elle. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank everybody for your prayers, man. Shout out to Leland from Compton. Donnell Smith. 4 days in the building is okay. Is Elle okay? It's Miller time, 1990 time. What up, Richie and Zoom tribe? Glad you're safe, bro. Prayers to all the victims and families. Yes, from the earthquake. My flight is booked, and I'm finally zooming to Thailand. Can't wait to experience it and meet you, bro. Oh man, what a blessing that'll be. I don't know when you're gonna be here. I'm in the Matrix right now. But I'll be back sooner than later. Yeah, man, I'm not. This is what's crazy. Like I've been living in Thailand we're going on 6 years now. I've been since 2019. You know what I mean? I've been moving around in Thailand, and I never even knew they had earthquakes in Thailand. I never knew that. My ignorance. I didn't even know they had them. Like, cause I'm from the earthquake capital of the world. You know what I mean? Cali. We get earthquakes. Randomly whenever. So it's a little chilly out here in Cali too, man. I'm so used to this Thailand heat. I'm a little chilly out here, but I'm maintaining. But like I said, I didn't even know that they had earthquakes in in Thailand, even though it hit in Miramar. A lot of people, just to be clear, the main 7.7 was in Miramar, in a city called Mandalay, which I had never heard of. Tracy Sherelle Jones, y'all know Tracy. She was in Don't Be a Menace. Tracy, I see Threat calling me. I can't answer now, little bro. Y'all know Tracy. She was in Players Club. Tracy's the one that woke me up and said, "Are you okay?" You know, and said something about Mandalay Bay. I'm like, what the hell is Mandalay Bay? That's in Vegas, ain't it? But there's a real Mandalay Bay in Miramar. I didn't know about. I've never been to Miramar, man. I've been all over Southeast Asia, but Miramar and on that border, it's a lot of, it's a lot of beef going on there. So that's like a dangerous place to be. You don't want to really, especially now with everything going on, man. So I pray for them and the people of Miramar, because it was bad enough before the earthquake. It's almost like with Haiti. Like Haiti was going through their stuff, and then an earthquake happened. It's like what, how can it get any worse? You know what I mean? So you got to pray for them and pray for the people of Haiti too, man. They going through. People forget about, people till it affects them directly, man. So, just want to give a prayer to everybody going through it right now, because it's just insane, man. Donnell say destruction happening everywhere. That's a fact. That is a fact. Do something different in the building. Sad seeing that building and construction falling. Yeah, man, that's what I woke up to. I was like, what the heck's going on? You know what I mean? I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like a terror thing or what it was. I see pools shaking and all of that, man. It's just like, can't say I'm glad everybody all right. Well, we still, I know Elle's all right. I called her. I tried to call her now so y'all could hear from her, because a lot of y'all ask about Elle, but she didn't pick up the phone. So I hope her family is okay. I'll find out sooner or later. Shout out to Fo Day. Have you heard from Fern, Suni, and the gang? Suni sent me a message. Let me see, man. It's lit up with messages, man. I ain't even had a chance to really check everything, man, because it's just everything is. So that's why I'm doing this live stream. Suni sent me. I asked her, is she okay? She hit me with the news, but sending me what was going on. But I asked her, is everything okay? And I haven't heard back. So I'm assuming maybe she sleep, because in Thailand, what time is it in Thailand? It's probably like 3 a.m. in Thailand. So they're probably asleep. We're going to hear more news in the morning, I'm sure. Mike L said, damn, bro, I'm worried about you. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm here in the Matrix, safe and sound. Curtis Burns say this has been more than 500 years of an earthquake happening. See, that's what I'm saying. Curtis says it's been 500 years. Like, I never even knew they had earthquakes in Thailand. But once again, the earthquake is in Miramar. The aftershock or whatever that's called is in Thailand. So that's where that came from, man. So yeah, man. So I'm just Chip say everyone I talked to in Pattaya, including Suni, said they're good. Good, yeah. I don't think it hit Pattaya the way it hit Bangkok. You know what I mean? Bangkok is a lot closer in proximity to Miramar, so that's why and I'm sure the cities in between Bangkok and Miramar got hit too, but people don't really know about that because, those are cities people don't know about. Phyllis Dawkins say, glad you're all right. Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate you. Dog say, remember the 200K tsunami? They did have a tsunami, though. That's right. Y'all remember that big Ellis say, sad you're not here in Bangkok? It's sad that I'm not there. Doug said nothing happened in Pattaya. Real capable say glad you're safe. Rich, yeah, man. Yes. I'm just glad everybody's safe, man. I haven't heard any direct fatalities or injuries. I think Isaiah Ashley said he hurt his leg or something running down the stairs, because he said it was the scariest moment of his life. You got to remember, man, like when buildings get to shaking and tumbling down, man, there's not really anywhere you can really go. You know what I mean? Like if you're in that if you're in said building, it's like you can run out and do whatever you want, man. It's like if you, you know, it's just all a matter of timing, you know. Yeah, man, that's why we got to pray for everybody. Stream Elements, thank you for subscribing. 53 man. Bruder, thank you for for subscribing. Appreciate you. And it's crazy, man. I'm you know, with YouTube, like you got to put out content, right? And that's why I stopped doing live streams, because I have a content channel, and I don't really do that many live streams on my YouTube on this channel anymore. Maybe once or twice a month, maybe, if that. But I was just like in the middle of doing this episode about Bangkok and all this stuff, and now I just don't feel it's appropriate now. Like, man, I gotta, like bump the algorithm. Like they ain't really. I don't think this is the time to be putting up content. Maybe in a couple days or something. But just thank you guys so much for the messages and checking on me and Elle. And I just want everybody to pray for the people that are less fortunate. The people that are really going through it. The people that were in that building they were constructing. There were people in there. They don't have the actual count, but it sounds like 100 and something people. I don't want to give fake news because I don't know exactly how many people, but it's crazy. Alexis McCullough, better see you okay, Richie. Better see you okay. Better see you okay, Richie. Better see you okay. I am okay. Alexis, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, this I'm definitely good. Like I said, I just woke up to this, man. So, forgive me for not being my normal energetic self, but I'm just kind of like in a, and I'm still kind of like trying to figure all of this out, man. Or say put out content just for Thailand people, my brother. I'm probably gonna do Zoom TV news, but when I do Zoom TV news, which is a thing I do once a week, it's usually on the lighter side of things. I'm sure within the next 3 days, y'all gonna be over it because it's just gonna be so much stuff that you're gonna hear. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll see. I basically read pretty much all the comments and I try to respond to as many as I can. So whatever y'all say is what I'm going to, is pretty much what I'm going to do, because I'll go with, what the Zoom tribe people think, because you guys are the ones that rock with me. So whatever y'all saying is pretty much what I'll do. Beretta 19 in the building, say glad y'all safe. Leo Lyons said, my lady in North Thailand, she thought something was wrong with her until we realized as an earthquake. Prayers for the people affected. Yes. Prayers for the people affected. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Eric McCoy say Thailand's on a fault line. But if it's on a fault line, how come there's never been an earthquake in 500 years? I don't know if that's true, but that's the intel I just heard from one of you guys. Now, they did have that tsunami, which is like an earthquake. It's like a water earthquake. That was in like 2016 or something like that. G Farb said a brother just left. Yeah. Look at that, man. Do something different. Richard, weren't you on 21 Jump Street? Weren't you on 21 Jump Street? A racist track? That was a long time ago. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. The 21 Jump Street, that was a long time ago. Damn. I forgot all about that one. Yep, that was, yeah. Something that in Canada, but this ain't about me. Tyler's on the fault line. Scared me. Rich, glad you and L okay. Thank you, Reginald. Appreciate you, man. Dog K said the earthquake hit Chiang Mai. I bet it did. Chiang Rai, Bangkok. Yeah, because that's up near Miramar. Good story said this is why I never liked the high rises. Yeah, the high rises. Actually, I feel safer in the high rise for earthquakes because you don't really feel it. but it depends on how the building was built. That's the big difference, because some of these buildings were built not to be earthquake proof, and a lot of these buildings, I'm assuming most of these buildings in Thailand are built in concrete. I don't know if they have metal structures or not. I don't know, but you know, the older buildings, especially, you got to look out for it. But that building that came down was a new building, but I just don't think it was probably structurally sound. You know, when the earthquake, they're in the process of building it. So I don't know, man. I just pray for their families, bro. Like, pray for them. You know. Traveling, that's what's up. I ain't seen him in a long time. Traveling, that's what's up. I never liked the high rise because of that and fires. Yeah, I mean, I believe when it's your time, it's your time. A Breaker says L all right. Yeah, L's okay. I'm trying to call her, man, but she didn't pick up. But I did talk to her earlier. Let me see. I'm gonna try again. She probably just sleep, man. L be sleep. Like, when L go to sleep, she go to sleep. I'm glad she picked up the phone the first time, because if she didn't pick up, I'd probably be a little nervous. But I think she just sleep. Josh say, "You not going to Zoom to LA, are you?" I'm in LA right now. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm at the crib. I'm at the crib here in LA. So it's my kid's birthday, my birthday. Me and Shamar, our birthday's a day apart, like me and El Guapo. So, you know, we're probably gonna do something for our birthday. That'll probably be the next live stream I do, probably from his house. When y'all see that dude's crib, it's crazy. But once again, this ain't about me, it's about the earthquake. Eric McCoy say big prayers from Detroit. Josh said, oh, okay, yeah. Chip say the building came down, was still being erected. Exactly. Good Story Game says some other content creators that live in them buildings are showing cracks in the walls. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, Elle didn't answer you guys, but I'm pretty sure she's okay though. I talked to her earlier. Roy says it's 2:30 a.m. in Thailand now, so it's probably sleep. Yeah, that's what it is. She's definitely sleep. She'll call me later on. John Doe say I'm in San Diego. Yeah, man. I may have a meetup out here, man, for my birthday. You know, when I come home, I like to try and do meetups to meet with people, especially like in LA, Chicago, DMV area, you know, New York, people that, you know, rock with me. But right now I'm still tripping. Ken Brown said, I thought I was going to die today. Yeah, Ken Brown, that's my guy. Ken Brown said, I thought I was going to die today, bro. When I figured out the building sounded like it was going to collapse, I ran out only with my phone. I live on the 12th floor of 40. Ooh, man. Prayers going up to you, Ken. Ken is a real solid dude. Ken is, I'm not going to get into his personal profession, but he's a very solid dude. He's a real dude. Businessman. And he lives in Bangkok, so he knows. Ken, if you want to come up, I'll send you the link if you want to cam up and let people know what your experience was, man, because you're in Bangkok. So let me know, man, if you want to cam up. I will send you a link. Edwin say much love from Cincinnati, Ohio. What you know about them smokestacks? Edwin? What you know about that? What you know about Skyline Chili, man? What you know about Alabama fish? What you know about that, man? You got to be from the nasty natty to know that, man. So shout out to Edwin. Much love and prayers from the D. Shout out to Reginald Kirkland. Kim Brown said after 4 hours and after inspection, they let us back into cracks in the wall and the floor ducts and the floor cracks when walking on it. Damn. Oh man. Y'all throw a Ken Brown in the chat, man. He's literally front line there. How did your prior property make up with those fires in California, man? I was blessed. It was around me because I don't live in Malibu. That's where the rich people live, man. My house is in the Studio City area, North Hollywood area. So the only thing that happened was wind was real bad, and the wind knocked this big ass tree down on my fence, and then my neighbor's tree messed up my other fence. So it's mainly like minor structural damage, you know what I mean? But I'll walk y'all around, man. Show y'all the crib when we figure this out. Ken say I cannot sleep thinking about aftershock night will come. I will come on. Might come. I will come on. You will. You'll come on, Ken. Ken, just say yes or no because I'm not understanding what you're saying. You say you're in shock. I'm not sure if that means you want to come on. I just put a yes or a no, and I'll drop the link for you. Earl Owens in the building. Shout out to Earl Owens. Alex Poole. What up from Detroit? The D. War Chief E. Hope you came from Mid-Mo. What's Mid-Mo? Is that Missouri? You can legally option out of your lease if you feel unsafe in the building. Yeah, that I would hope so. Oh, Ken said yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave this link for Ken. So you can tell us what happened. Oh, Worship said that is Missouri. Okay, Missouri in the building. I left that for Ken to come on and tell us what's going on. Yeah, because I want to hear what's happening, man. If y'all didn't see, I'm gonna show you guys what I seen and what I woke up to. Traveling, that's what's up. Say, what about aftershocks and the stability of the buildings? I wouldn't go back in those concrete structures. There's Ken right there. Ken's already on here. All right, Ken. Shout out to Ken. What's going on, brother?
Brother, man, I'm glad to be alive. That's what it felt like today. It felt like, the Holy Ghost was saying, you got to get out right now or you're going to die. That's what it felt like when after you figure out it was swaying, but you started hearing things like things were collapsing and breaking, you were hearing all these noises and it was spooky, After I put some clothes on, I looked outside and my Thai neighbor is standing at my door, and I just basically just grabbed my phone and just take her hand. And we go down the stairway together, man. While you going down the stairway, the concrete is like cracking and breaking off. It was scary, like it was getting ready to fall on you in there, and it was making all kind of crazy noises running down. It came out of my shoes. I kept going, left my shoes, just was barefoot running down the stairs from the 12th floor. This is a 40-story building. So once we got outside, there was water coming off of the building from somewhere. Our pool is not on the top of the building, but there was some water, like a water pipeline or a line had broken or something, but there was water pouring off the building, and made our way to the front, and then after you get to the front, after you're outside, you start thinking like maybe this building's going to fall. I can't stay too close to the building. Maybe if it falls or something, and then I get killed like that. So people outside with no shoes on, a robe. One lady came out like with no clothes, with a towel on her kid. And everybody, I think in general, knew that you had to get out of this building like you were in a box that was getting ready to be crushed, when you came out of there.
So tell me this, Ken, because I know you're a man of a certain age, man. A lot of y'all don't like to sleep with no drawers on, no clothes on, man.
Right.
You wasn't busting naked, you
luckily I had underwear on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going natural. You know what I'm saying? But I threw some pants on and a shirt. I was pissed I didn't bring my charger or nothing with me, and I couldn't plug it in anyway. But my phone was at about 30%. And I posted a couple things to my family just saying, hey, I'm alive and on Facebook or something. But it was, people were out there, like that, just guys out with just a robe on. And, people knew that don't mess around, get out of here, and that's when you saw everybody outside. I had no socks, no shoes on. It was about 10 other people I saw like that outside. And,
And you a big fella too. You a big fella. You
hey,
got a big ass down.
hey, I'm glad nobody was in front of me, man. I might roll over them. When you move somewhere like this, in general, like I had met my neighbor, because you always know in emergency, sometimes you're like, yeah, we can meet as neighbors, but it's better if you know kind of a few people around you. And I had met my neighbor a couple months ago because her keys were in her door.
Right.
And so I knocked on the door. She's married, and her husband. I said, hey, your keys in the door, but he's at work. She was here.
Right.
But as soon as I opened my door, she's just standing at my front door right here. And I just said, hey, we got to get out of here. So after about 4 hours, they inspected the building. Now, a lot of buildings are closed until Monday. My office in Bangkok is closed. That building's closed until Monday, so they can do a full inspection. That building is probably older, but this building I live in was built in 2017. And they after 2007, they required the buildings to be built to handle some earthquakes. And this one evidently was built to handle up to an 8.0.
Oh wow, okay. So that's good. But you said you got cracks in your building though, right?
Yeah, there's cracks in here. I mean, it's a post swing. It was cracks. It's cracks in the wall, and I might be able to let y'all see some of the stuff because it's crazy.
Let us see. While I read what Do Something Different says. Just a tip for you guys: I sleep in regular clothes sometime as a buffer in case something goes down. Keeps clothes charged. Yeah, he's right. That's what
Dude, if you can see. Can y'all see on the floor right here? Like it's.
Let me solo you out.
Stuff right here.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ken.
Look at this right here. Look at this big ass crack in the wall.
Man.
If you see, this is really the wallpaper, but there's a crack under it. It looks worse because of the wallpaper, but it's a crack, and even you can see up there it's a crack, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right here.
Damn.
And this is just my floor. Now my condo's unaffected, and I went out this door. I went out the fire door right here, and the floor here is uneven. Like the tiles are. Maybe the glue came off or something, so when you walk on them, it feels like, it's moving or it's making a noise like you're scared you're going to fall through the floor or something. But
you're not worried about structural damage?
Well, they let us back in the building. I started to go to a hotel tonight, but I wanted to get some food and take a nap, man. Earlier it was too crazy. It was crazy, man. And so for the most part, the building was mainly cosmetic stuff. Downstairs there were bigger places, bigger cracks in the wall, and like tiles had come off and things like that. But it wasn't. You didn't feel like it was an issue. But I just got some messages from some of my family people that live in the building. At about an hour ago, they were saying, "Hey, are you awake?" And they're like, "We downstairs because we felt like the building was shaking again." And then. So everybody spooked, but I've talked to some of my other friends that their building was closed. The building they live in was shut until Monday. Like they have to go somewhere else to stay and couldn't go back inside. So I'm just happy to get back in here and get my stuff, and everything is working. Yeah, pretty good. Not one crack in here, and I have a 2-bedroom. There's no crack anywhere in here at all. So
okay,
but
that's a blessing right there. What time is it out there right now? Exactly. What time is it?
2:42 a.m.
Yeah, 2:42 a.m. It's 12:42 in Cali.
We didn't have the massive. I don't think we have massive people getting killed in Bangkok, Thailand. I think it's mostly in Miramar. Up that way because I think the earthquake was like 7.7. But when it got here, it was about a 4.7, 4.8 or something. They're saying.
So that's still significant.
Yeah.
And you say Thailand, Philippines, and Indonesia are located on the ring of fire. Is an earthquake. The buildings must sway to absorb the tremor. Those islands were created by volcanic eruptions. Wow! Shout out to Ed G. That's some He knows his stuff to say that. I didn't know. See, I didn't even know they had earthquakes in Thailand.
Right.
So you know,
Actually, I was on the phone. I was on the phone arguing with my friend in Patia, right? And she was telling me, you know, we already had some kind of argument. And I said, look, I'm going to get killed out here. I said, because of the earthquake. And she's like, yeah, Thailand doesn't get any earthquakes. I'm like, well, they got one today. You know, they just don't relate because they never have that stuff. But I'm glad to see that, you know, majority of the buildings may have an issue, but none of them went down. I mean, other than this new construction, you know, which is,
right.
I hope, you know, I mean, people lost their lives and pray for their families.
Right.
But it wasn't more that happened than that, you know, that I know of. You know, that's the one building people are showing. But Patia, a lot of people didn't even know. Like somebody called me maybe an hour ago. Hey, are you okay? Somebody just told me, you know, what happened in Bangkok. They had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, people calling me asking about me and L, because people that don't know my friends from LA, you know,
right,
friends in the States, they think Bangkok is like, you know, that's the only city. So when they hear Bangkok, they think, you know, this is where I'm at. But you know, Pattaya is like, I explain to people, like Pattaya is like San Diego to LA kind of. That's the best way to explain that. It's not quite as far, but people don't really know the geographical location. So then they hear Bangkok, they go crazy. So, and you're in Bangkok. That's why I'm glad you're you know, you're here.
I'm in Bangkok. You know, the funny thing is somebody put as one of the groups here, somebody was trying to like get out of a lease of a condo in Riviera, right? And it was a nice place, you know, and I need a place down there. And I was looking at it, but it's like on the 30th floor. Now I'm like, I can't do it, you know, because I'm spooked now, you know. Jeez. That is crazy now. I'm definitely, you know, definitely spooked me, you know.
So give us the feeling. What tell like walk us through this. So let me. I got to do this like this is a news thing. I got to. So walk me through this. So where are you at exactly right before 15 seconds before it happened? Where are you at and what are you doing?
I'm just moving around here. I'm moving around in the condo doing stuff.
So you were awake. So what time did it happen?
That was like right before 2 o'clock or something like that. You know,
2 a.m.
2 p.m.
Oh, so it happened in the afternoon. Got you.
Yeah, it happened in the afternoon. So I'm just moving around and everything, and you kind of like felt the movement, and you looking around and everything, and you feel it moving, but at some point you feel it. You know, Westerners, you know, we have an idea about stuff. You know, immediately I would say this is an earthquake. When I heard stuff falling, sound like it was, and nothing here got damaged. I don't know where those noises were coming from, but I thought I was going to come back in here and like the ceiling was messed up or something like that. But there was I don't know where those noises were coming from, but those noises scared the hell out of me, man. Seriously. They were, I really thought, and immediately you think you're on the 12th floor, you know?
But would that have been structural noise that you're hearing?
I mean, it had to be something from the building swaying, or you know, something, or it sounded like you know, maybe you imagine it, but it sounded like stuff was cracking up and breaking. You know, I was just like, what the hell, man? It was enough within a matter of minutes to know get the hell out, and that was I mean, like I didn't take anything that I would normally take. My computer was here, open. I mean, I didn't even think to close it, take it, or no. I just grabbed my phone, put my shoes on, and left. You know, that was it. And going down the steps, my shoes, this is how urgent it was. Seriously, my shoes came off. I didn't even go back to get my shoes on the stairs. I just kept running down the steps. Because I just kept imagining, when you were running down those steps like that, hearing the building, I mean, like, just like you hear it crackling, you know, and stuff is falling.
Right.
I don't even know if you can see. Let's see. I'll show y'all. Let me see if I can see something else in here. Because the stairs, when I went down there to find my shoes, you might be able to see.
Your place look crispy though. It looked nice and crispy. The little. I see the little paint. You know, the trim. It looked real nice in there, man. You know what I mean? You don't look earthquake in there.
Yeah, my place. You can't really see anything down here. The lights are off too. But that was going down these steps. It looked like, you know, you can hear some of the cement stuff falling off. I don't see any right here though. But you can imagine. Look right here. Yeah, you know, this big ass crack in the wall.
Right. Yeah. But you said that's wallpaper crack, or that's a crack, concrete crack?
This
Wow.
the wallpaper cracked because the wall cracked.
Right.
You see?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
wall. The wall is cracked.
Mm. Well,
So maybe that's where the noise is coming from because it's going up here, up to the ceiling up there.
right. And you were in the building when it jumped off?
Yeah. I was in my condo right here, and when it started that, man, the girl next door, like I said, she was next door, and when you go do something with somebody, like we gotta be friends forever. We were already friends because you don't know who your neighbors are if they cool or not. But
Right.
she left her keys in the door one day, and hey, you left your keys here, kind of thing. So I guess when it happened, she was just standing here at my door. I guess she just came trying to figure out if I'm here to go downstairs, and I just said, we got to get out of here.
Wow.
So went down the stairs, and they were updating us. They have a line, the line application that they were updating us, saying, we're going to let you guys in about an hour. They were just really inspecting the building and cleaning all of the cosmetic stuff up.
Right. Right.
But it was if you had been here, man. I don't know how Pati got it. My friend, my colleague who lives in Butele 5. Mm-hmm. He said he felt some swaying. He lives on the 20-something floor there. Mm-hmm. He said he felt something there, but nobody else felt anything. Even I was on the phone with somebody messaging them. Mm-hmm. When I told them there's no earthquakes here in Thailand. They had no idea.
Right.
But everywhere we got outside, I thought it was my building in itself. I thought it was just a problem with the building. Mm-hmm. But when I got downstairs, people started talking about the other building, and they said, "Oh yes." I said, "Okay, well, it's got to be an earthquake." And both of them is, it's not going to be a coincidence like that. Uh-huh. So, but you can see some of the videos, the water falling, and the coming out the pools and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that video again. But when you came on, I just had to stop because I was like, Ken is right there, boots on the ground. Give a shout out to Anthony Colbert for that $4.99 super sticker. Got to give you guys, thank you guys so much for the support, man. Netizen just became a sponsor. Appreciate you, Netizen, being a sponsor. Appreciate you so much. Immortal Gamers United became a sponsor. Thank you so much for that. You guys, just prayers going up, man. Ken Ward became a sponsor. Look at all of this, man. Look at all the love, man, that's going on. They say, why are you still in your apartment? They thinking you should get out. That's what
yeah. Well, my other buddy lives in one of these buildings closer to the office up there in Nana, and they didn't let them back in. But man, I don't know. You guys are right. I probably should have gotten a hotel tonight and called it a day. But for the most part, I felt comfortable enough that it was okay. I talked to the owner of my building, and she told me, I told her, hey, you can come and inspect this stuff. She's like, I don't expect too much damage because she owns a couple places here, and they told her that, it was designed to handle up to an 8.0 earthquake, So she felt like, the building's going to be okay. They'll do the repairs they need to do to keep it on. And then I kind of felt like that too. But I think I just turned it over to Jesus. And just say,
turn it up to God, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right there. Starbucks 1542 says the drywall can crack and it's not a problem. However, if the concrete cracks underneath, then it's a major problem. And you said the concrete. So they're definitely have to check that structure, bro. They're gonna have to check.
And that's one floor. So I gotta take a trip. So I couldn't afford to go anywhere else. I gotta go somewhere for work, and then I just I couldn't really leave what I was doing. So
I laughed to keep from crying. Somebody just said your neighbor was gonna provide. I can't say it. He said, put it like this. He said, your neighbor is going to appreciate you very much. Remember you said you and your neighbor got a bond now?
Yeah. No. Well, she got no, not like that. I got 3 daughters. You know what I'm saying? I treat people the way I want them to treat me and look out for my daughters. So she's got a husband. But, definitely she was having a little, because she should have been going down the steps. I don't know why. The steps are right there. I don't know why she's there. Maybe she heard me talking or something in here. But she you know, she was we went down together, and part of it was when my shoes came off, I didn't want to stop her from going down. I felt like really it was gonna kill us in going down those steps.
Damn, that's crazy. It said you in a corner unit. He said that could be a problem. People are saying it could be a problem. I don't know a lot about structural damage, but Ken says he feels safe. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, I felt you know what, they jinxed me when they sent that message about they felt some movement. You know, I did the Jedi mind trick on myself, and I was like, oh, maybe I feel, you know, I started doing that. Then I noticed it. I didn't notice anything. So I've never felt anything afterwards. And they, you know, who knows, man, you know, so go ahead and get on the motorbike.
Right. Tell them that's what's sense of urgency low. Yeah, that's good to know, man, because now what have you heard in terms of people like injuries, anyone around you? Have you heard of anything in your now like what part of Bangkok did it hit the hardest? Because I know Bangkok, but Bangkok is huge. Bangkok is bigger than New York.
I'm not sure what you know where if there was one concentrated area, but for the most part, you don't see any videos other than that building that was under construction that fell. I haven't seen any more. And somebody else said there were 2 buildings that went down. I haven't seen the second building, but one of my other friends told me his condo was shut down. He couldn't go back inside. And, you know, so I think, you know, nobody other than that building that fell, I didn't really hear of a lot of casualties. You know, I'm sure people got hurt in other ways, but no mass casualties. Like they're saying 1,000 people overall may have passed away, unfortunately, but it wasn't in Thailand.
That's Miramar, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the majority of them that stuff is not in Thailand. I think business as usual. The only place closed that I know about is Nana Plaza. You know, so because it's got
Nana Plaza.
They closed Nana Plaza.
They closed Nana Plaza. What are they
so now
do?
now you know it was God reaching out.
For y'all that don't know, Nana Plaza is like the epicenter of debauchery. It's a mall full of
go girls and dancing.
What's the polite way to say it? Because I don't want to get demonetized. It's a mall full of what? Full of
adult entertainment.
There you go. 3 floors of that. It's 3 floors, literally.
4 floors of that.
It's 4 floors. I thought it was 3 floors.
Start counting the bottom floor. Yeah.
Yeah. When I do my consultations, Ken, I'll be like, okay, when you go to Bangkok, you gotta stop there. You gotta just
you gotta see for yourself.
It's overwhelming. Yeah. So
and there's a lot of some of our clients own some of those clubs, and the biggest clubs at the top are owned by Americans. So you know, go in there and check it out. You know, I mean, you're in Bangkok, you might as well go take a look at it. You know,
I'm actually working with. I like everybody's coming with their own little names of it. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. But they closed that down, so there was damage there.
Well, maybe it was damaged, and maybe they couldn't clear it in time for people to come in. You know, so
right. Because it'd be packed in that joint.
Yeah, because they got 4 levels to inspect. Even the mall closest to me, and I live on the outskirts of the city. I live maybe 15 BTS stops from Nana.
Oh,
you know, because I want to find the condo I live in connects to the BTS, so I can just walk into it instead of catching a motorbike or taxi or something like that.
So the BTS, you guys don't know, that's their train system, which is how the locals move around on the train system. It's so much easier because the traffic is crazy in Bangkok. Yeah. Bangkok, Manila, you know, the major cities in Southeast Asia. When they built these cities, they had no idea that the whole world was going to be converging and partying and visiting and vacationing. So they're not set up for it. So Bangkok, they don't have side streets you can go on like in LA. Like you got to take the main road basically to get around, and it's crazy. So the train, the BTS, what Ken's talking about. Ken, how much time do you save going into Bangkok on the BTS versus being in a car?
Yeah, I mean, you know, living here in the BTS cost me 55 baht to go to work.
55 baht, you guys like $1.50.
55 baht to go to work, and it takes me about 25 minutes to go from street. I live on past street 113 to street 4. You know, so some people will complain about it, like they think this is far, but a 25-minute commute. And because I make the commute, my rent is cheaper. Like I have a two-bedroom condo, and it's $20,000. It's a pretty new place. The amenities here are really nice as well. But if I would live close in the city, it would be much more expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine. But your place looks brand new.
Yeah, it's a pretty new place. So they, it's a pretty new place. The amenities are nice, and I enjoy living here. I like living here. I'll probably stay here. The 12th floor, though, I took my mom one time. I'm from Maryland. I took my mom to Ocean City one time, and I was taking her on a vacation. I had rented a room, like a penthouse at the top. My mom said, "Hey, no need to get that place all the way at the top because somebody's gonna hit that fire. Somebody's gonna hit that fire alarm, and you're gonna have to go all the way down those steps, And lo and behold, somebody hit that damn fire alarm that night, and I had to walk down those steps. So when I moved here, I wasn't too pressed to be on the 30th floor. The 12th was enough, and going forward, this is probably now. I got out within a reasonable amount of time. And like you said, I'm not a young cat, but I was running down those steps today.
You got your big ass. Hey, let me tell you. First of all, shout out to Michael. He's from Maryland, like you. They from Maryland. Ken ain't a small guy. Ken is usually a suit tied up. You know what I mean? Slacks, and hard shoes. So just imagining you going down the floors, man. I'm so glad to know you're okay, though, bro. Like it's
I mean, it was spooky, man. I mean, but it doesn't happen here often, and and so. It's not a consideration for living here. So I think, overall, most people are okay and live through. All the buildings stayed up. So the engineering here is good, as well with the buildings and that kind of stuff.
Right. Let me show you guys real quick. Ken, stay with me, Ken. I'm just going to show everybody. If y'all didn't get to see, let me give you guys a little bit of what went down. So y'all.
เลี้ยวขวาเข้าสู่ซอยบ้านกล้วยใต้ซอยสุขุมวิท 40
Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? Oh. Oh my
ขับ
god.
ต่อไปบนถนน
น่ากลัว Oh my god.
เอานี่ยืนอยู่นั่น
โอ้ยเคนจะลงเคนจะลงเคนจะลงแล้วน่ะ
ไปไกลนะเขารถออกไปหมดแล้ว
ยืนอยู่ยังเซเลยนี่ หมุนไวอ่ะ
มีที่ล้มสักที่แน่เลย
แผ่นดินไหวเนี่ยเห็นไหมเอียงไหมเนี่ยแม่ยืนไม่ตรงแล้วเนี่ย
Whew, that must have been that second building you was talking about, Ken.
I just saw the one building, the new construction building, but I didn't see the second one. But yeah, if they, you know, they said that that building collapsed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now it's Vegas Dave. Shout out to Vegas Dave. I ain't seen Vegas Dave in a while. The tsunamis, like, can there be a chance of a tsunami happening?
I mean, that's usually a tsunami comes after earthquake, but they supposedly, I think after they had that tsunami, I think was it 2016, something like that, in Thailand, that was really bad. They put in a lot of more alarms for tsunamis and stuff, but I guess it could happen.
What is Alpha Kick said that overflowing pools at the Intercontinental Hotel? Dude, I just stayed at the Intercontinental Hotel before I left. I didn't know they had a pool on the roof at the Intercontinental Hotel. They got a pool on the roof at the Intercontinental Hotel? Ken?
I can't roll like you, bro. I'm staying at the Motel 6. No, I'm joking.
Ain't got no damn Motel 6.
I'm staying at the Motel 6, man. Yeah, you know what? I don't get down to when I'm in town. I'm just staying at home usually, or
right. B-Roll Hammer TV say that B-Roll Hammer say the tsunami is almost 21 years ago. Shout out to B-Roll Hammer. Yeah, I didn't know it was that long ago. I thought it was more like 10 years ago, but yeah. Yeah, but that's crazy. See, but what you guys don't understand, this is what we're getting from Bangkok. But in Miramar, it's probably 10 times worse. You know what I mean? Just structurally, it's just
right.
That's what we got to keep an eye on that too. Mr. E 1976 said, "Here's to the tip. Thanks for everything you do, Richie Mack. Hope all is well with you and L. Stay pressing forward." Mr. E 1976 always sends me a shout out and something like that. Is always positive, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate your $5 holler, man. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, let's say tsunamis and underwater earthquake. So you're saying they have checks and balances to let you know now if a tsunami is coming, so they would know if one was coming?
I recall that they put in some alerts, that they could detect a tsunami coming, that they will be able to let them know if it was there was a tsunami on the way to Thailand and other countries, as well.
Right. Shout out to Willie McDaniel. DMR shout out, man. It's just the love, man. We got 500 and some people in the building, man. Thank you so much, Mr. 96. Say you're welcome. Yes, thank you, brother. I appreciate you all the time. I don't get to do the live streams like I used to do all the time. So to hear from you guys is great. So Ken, this happened in the middle of the daytime. Now we know for y'all that hasn't been, like, Bangkok has some of the worst smog and traffic ever. So what was that like for the earthquake? Like the traffic, the smog, the people, like what was that like?
Everything, people were just outside, with some barely clothed. They didn't know how long they would be outside, just got outside the building. Because I lost my phone maybe after about 45 minutes, I was just one of those guys standing outside talking to friends in the building, that I've met over time that live here. And across the street is always traffic. It was really just looks the same. At first, it was convincing me that it was only our building because there was no other big building around. But just a lot of people standing outside my building and, people talking and, but I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything else. They did shut the BTS down. They closed it for a while, so you couldn't get on it. And the mall next to us, they closed that as well. So everybody was kind of just trying to make sure they knew if their properties were still able to allow consumers to come inside. But it was pretty much just, just waiting to go back inside to see if you could go back inside. My friend up near work up at Nana, he have a new building that he lives in. Is very expensive. I mean, his one bedroom, I think, is like $90,000 a month. They didn't allow them back in. They didn't allow them back in today, so he had to go to a hotel.
Damn, for $90,000 a month, that thing better be. Now, when we say 90,000, Ken, we got to let them know, not U.S. dollars, 90,000
right.
Thai baht. So 90,000 Thai baht is, what's that? That's roughly
2,700 or something.
Yeah, like 2,700 a month for a one bedroom. For a one bedroom in Bangkok for 2,700 a month, that means you got the palace. For a one bedroom, Ken, what is that? Have you been to that place?
No, it's not. It's just a small place actually because
what?
Yeah, small. It's a new place. It's not. It basically is.
Got to be the area. It got to be like the little Beverly Hills area of Bangkok.
No, it's called Q. One is one of those Q buildings. It's just expensive for the name. They have a lot of luxury amenities, but similar to the ones I have here in my building, where but it's a little more plush. So it's a little more plush.
Right. Herschel Reed said, "Good luck out there, John Cooper. Glad to know you're on LOK. Thank you so much, John." Jules, I can't read it because it's green. J Dub, so glad you and Ella safe. Thank you so much, you guys, for that. Juan Nate in the building. Glad you two are safe. As a traveler over there, 20 years to see the growth, and now nature shows up. Everyone, be wise, be safe. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Maximize Vitality said, moving from ATL to Phuket and Chiang Mai tonight. Crazy news. I wonder what that's like. So has Suvarnabhumi Airport been affected at all? Have they stopped anything coming in?
I heard somebody was landing during the and recognized it. They had mentioned, I guess it was a earthquake. But right, I'm looking at the Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai right now is smashed because of the smoky season.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So that's not probably another place you want to go to.
That's close to where the earthquake hit, right?
I don't know I don't know what they got up there. Maybe it might have been because it's north of
it's north and Miramar is northwest. And it's north, so I would assume, but I haven't heard anything about Chiang Mai. I just heard about what's in that. Shaitaka Dead Jed 9. Damn, that's a cold name right there. I gotta read that. Anything that got shot, that means Chicago to me. Glad you guys are safe. Shaitaka D Jed 9. Y'all be coming with some crazy names. Well, I say that, gotta say that shit 5 times. Many prayers to yes, Passport Blueprint. Many prayers to all those affected by the incident. Yeah, man. Does Ken have a social media handle? Ken, they want to know about you, brother.
I have I don't really use YouTube that much. You
got a social media? You got something for them to check on you?
Yeah, I got my Facebook thing, I think, is Retired to Thailand, where I post updates.
If you want to put your thing up there, B-Max said, I slept through it all. I'm here in Pattaya. Yeah, I don't think they really felt it in Pattaya. Like, L is still asleep. Melvin say, I saw Bangkok airport is back to normal. Okay. So that's cool. Gail at night's in the building. Roberta Flack say, I didn't know you were live. I just sent a WhatsApp to check on you. She probably did. Yeah, Gail, I didn't even check all these things. Man, I got so many. That's why I did the live stream, Gail, because I just got messages and messages and messages. Oh, that's because I ain't got my thing on. I'm sorry. I got like messages and messages and messages. I ain't had a chance to really respond to everybody. But shout out to Gail at night. Gail at night's in the building, man. I got Gail at night and Tim Howard, man. There's always something good that comes out of something. Gail at night and Tim Howard. Shout out to Gail at night and Tim Howard. Gail, did you do I sent you a note about the post about changing the names. I didn't know how to do it to make it a vote thing. I don't know if you got that message or not, Gail, but I wanted to. Grow Talk with Kofa's in the building. Oh, what's going on? Peace to Zoom to Thailand. Peace to the chat. What up, Grow Talk? Man, that's the one thing I miss, Ken, about doing my live streams, man. I get to see people and hear from people I ain't talked to or heard from in a long time, man. So it's like we like a family, you know what I mean? So like Ken just came on out of I wish I could get I just talked about his channel. Isaiah Ashley. I wish somebody knew him to get him to come on and hear what he has to say. Isaiah Ashley, he has a really good channel. But he's in Bangkok as well. So if anybody knows Isaiah Ashley can get to him, man, before I get off this live stream, we'd love to be able to hear from him. Drew's in the building. Ken looked like he could be Thurgood Marshall's brother.
I'll take it. Yeah.
He's in the same field, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, we need him right now. We need him. Shucks.
Drew's my guy. Hey, Drew, don't think I don't have that Jim Kelly intro. Don't think I forgot. I got something cool. I went to Hong Kong, so I heard that the earthquake was in China as well. But while I was in Hong Kong, I just got an idea to do a documentary called Chasing the Dragon about Bruce Lee. So that thing that intro you told me about fits perfectly. So thank you for that, brother. Appreciate you. Willie McDonald say, do like him. Yeah, man, we're gonna call you Ken Good Marshall. See, we call him Ken Good Marshall, you guys.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that, shucks. Every day.
You do look, everybody said you do. I never put it together, but he's right. You just gotta get a little more grays up there. Once you start graying out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought you looked like one of the what's the group? Standing in the shadow of love. What group is that? Waiting for the heartache to come. Who is that? Who's that, Ken?
I can't think of who that is. That's old school though. That's old school. Yeah.
You got the Four Tops. I thought Four Tops.
I'll
Bruce
take it.
Looks better than CNN.
I will take it, man.
Yeah, man. Take it. Platinum Source say I can't unsee it now. Ken, yeah, you done got stamped, man. Let me tell you something. The best thing about YouTube to me is the comment section, man. People come up with the best, most funniest one-liners and stuff like that. And once they get a name, like, yeah, man, you are third girl. You are Ken Good Marshall.
Right. It's a done deal, right? It's over.
It's over. Yeah, Grove Talk, they say 4 times. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'll take it. It could be worse, right? It could be worse, believe me.
that's a compliment, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
Never put it together. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something funny that happened to me, right? When I first moved here to start working, I wear a suit every day. Mm-hmm. So my office is at BTS Nana, which is where the craziness is. It's near there. And I eat lunch there all the time, right? So guys are there.
That's where we met.
Right, yeah, right. So I'm walking down there, right? And some guy hollers out, "Hey, Martin Luther King," And I'm like, I mean, I didn't even know how to take it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was in the States, He didn't say Martin Luther Coon or nothing, So I was like, so I went over there and said, "Hey man, what's up?" And he said, "Oh man, you look like Martin Luther King walking down there," because I had like a vest on from a suit, and suit pants and everything, And so I said, "Man, don't do that, man. You don't know me, and you just screaming out stuff, I could take that a totally different way,
So you chastised him. You chastised him for calling you Martin Luther King.
I was trying to help him because he do that to the wrong person. They take it the wrong way. I was like, I didn't know if he was trying to be funny or what.
How you take Martin Luther King to say the wrong way? That's the compliment too, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I want to make sure it was a compliment. That's all. I wasn't gonna let him slide if it wasn't. So. Like you said, I ain't no little dude, so I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" You trying to be friends or you trying to be a foe? You know, so those guys out there drinking and stuff. You know, so they being crazy anyway. But
that was funny. Pete Barraza said, "I'll take the earthquake over 4 years of what we got going on." Yeah,
man.
A bad day in Thailand is better than the best day anywhere else, man. When I be playing golf, we say that all the time. You hit a bad shot, man, or it starts raining. It's like, man, I'll take this over what's going on in the Matrix. But I'm here in the Matrix, Ken. It ain't as bad as I be imagining the stuff I be seeing, but that's because I be mainly at the house though working. But I got to get back to Thailand, man. You know what I mean?
I think seeing your family when you go home is good. You know, and I have 3 daughters, so I talk to them every day.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to see them. And my mom passed away. That was the anchor came up. That was the anchor right there.
Uh-huh.
So I had to have a talk with my kids. Like, listen, I'm probably not going to be living back in the United States. You guys come here for the summer. I'll buy the tickets and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But my girls keep me in check. They called me the other day. They said, "Dad, you can't check on Facebook. You can't click reels you like because everybody can see what you like,
Uh-huh.
And it was some inappropriate thing I had checked on there, so everybody can see.
Gotcha.
So this is my daughter in college, so she and her roommate they cracking up laughing, at me.
Oh shit, go listen. Look who's up, Isaiah Ashley in the building. Finish your story, Ken. I'm gonna send Isaiah.
No. That was into my story, but I'm saying, the girls keep your point.
That's what I love about the internet, man. It's like, you know what I mean? News travels fast. This is for Isaiah, man. I'm shout out to him, man. Very proud of him, man. We don't know each other. We never met. So when he pops on, pause, we'll get to talk, man. But I've been watching Isaiah Ashley since he first got here. And he's the kind of guy that just puts his head down and minds his business and does his thing. And he found his lane with what he's doing. And I'm so happy for him, man, because he don't bother nobody. He does his own thing. We have a mutual friend. I don't even know if he knows we have a mutual friend, but yeah, man, I'm so proud of him. So I'm gonna tell him personally to his face once he gets here how proud I am of him and what he's doing, man. And definitely let him know I've been watching his journey since he was in. I think he started off in Pattaya. It's actually, I was just watching Isaiah's video. I watched it too. That's what made me think about him. I was like, yeah, because he's right there like Ken. So he has a story similar to yours, Ken. He said he ran down the stairs with one shoe on.
Hey, what's the name again?
Isaiah Ashley, man.
Hey, that video he put. That video.
There he is. I see him in the back. There he is.
It's me.
Does that smile too? I said, oh, man,
yeah.
Okay, I got to, Ken, don't go nowhere. You stay with us, man. I got to give Isaiah his flowers first.
Hey, Isaiah
Ashley in the building. Hey. Give you flowers first before we even start. I got to give you your flowers, brother. I don't know, because I like to say stuff to people's face. I'm so proud of you and your journey and what you've done and what you become. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I've been watching your channel the whole time. When you first came, when you first started doing your thing, and you never said nothing to nobody. You just did your own thing, created your own lane, and just did what you did. And now you've created a lane showing people that are moving from New York, from everywhere, to Thailand, Bangkok in particular. I saw your little party you did out in Pattaya. You didn't invite me, but it's okay. I saw that, but I just want to say I'm so proud of you and what you're doing, man. So I will get that out of the way before we get started. How you doing, bro? How you feeling? How's your leg?
It hurts. Like I've been laying in bed for hours since being back in. It's still in a lot of pain. So I don't know. I haven't been to the doctor yet, so I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So I hope it's okay. But right now it's still in pain. It's hard to walk. But other than that, like, screw my foot. I'm just glad to like be alive. That's it. That's all I can say. I'm just glad to be alive.
Hey, you if I can jump in for a second, your video, man, inspired me to get online. Because your video was ditto to me. When I'm repeating what you said today, like I felt like I was gonna die, and when you heard the noises and stuff, like it was a clear. I mean, everything in your mind that tells you survival kicked in. Like get out of there where you are. It was scary.
Yeah. It was a surreal moment. Almost felt like a dream when it happened. Like it just didn't seem real. And I know for most people, I think most people didn't. The first thing that registered in our mind wasn't even an earthquake because we're like, oh, this is Thailand. We're not like I thought it was just our building. So like that's made it even more like scary. Like once I got outside, seeing social media, we realized that this was affecting like everyone here in Bangkok, and so we were all just scared for our life, just trying to make it out.
Man, how did you can you guys see everything? Because my screen, I don't know, I hit the wrong button and now I just got a big old zoom to Thailand screen. But can you guys see everything?
Yeah, I can see all you all right now.
Okay. So Isaiah, so I got to do the interview. I watched your before I even did my live stream. I watched your thing about this. So I asked Ken, I'm gonna ask you kind of the same question. So what were you doing prior to the earthquake? What were you doing?
Literally, I was sitting at my desk on my laptop. I had just got off the phone call with one of my clients in the U.S. because I do like marketing, and we just got off a call. 3 minutes later, the building starts swaying abnormally, and I'm just like, "What is that?" Like, my brain, like, I kind of go into like I'm just pausing for a second. I'm like, "What is that?" And then like I hear, it sounded like the floors above me were literally collapsing. Yeah. And so I ran to the hallway to see if like, am I the only, like, there's other people here that's like, what's going on? And in that moment, literally, like the only thing I could think about was like, I just thought I was dying. Like I thought it was over. Like I thought we had seconds to minutes to get out because it sounded like the building was falling apart. And so we're all running out. People like, they don't know what to do, but I think I was the first person on my floor to hit the stairs because like people were like wondering, what do we do? And I'm like, my survival instincts kicked in. I'm like, I'm hitting the stairs. I'm getting out of here. So, people started following me, but I was like, one way or another, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out trying. I'm not just gonna sit in my room and, wait to be under some rubble. So, yeah.
So when you got out, because you said you injured yourself, and I heard you say something about you were just jumping down like 5 stairs at a time or something like that.
Yeah,
Do you remember how you got hurt, or you were just so caught up with the adrenaline you don't even know what happened?
No, the adrenaline, like all I know is it must have been the fact that I was slamming down because I was coming down so fast and hard, like off the steps, like just like literally landing on hard concrete with no shoes. Because like I'm sitting, I'm working at my desk, like all I had on was literally pants. I didn't have on shoes or shirt. And when I went to check in the hallway, that's when it became more of an emergency. So I never came back inside my room to grab a shoes or shirt. So what I had on was like, I was debating, but I was like, I need to get out. So I was like, screw a shirt, screw shoes. I just got to get out of here. All I had in my hand was my cell phone. And that's what I ran down with. So
you went out topless? Is that what you're saying, Isaiah? You went out topless?
Topless? Yeah, I was damn near naked. Like, but I had pants on. That was it. No shoes, no socks, nothing.
What is going on in Thailand at 2 in the afternoon that all of y'all are naked? Ken got his drawers on, you topless. What the hell is going on at 2 in the afternoon in Bangkok, y'all?
Well, when you home alone, whoever, you chilling. But
right.
Yeah, the thing is, why
exactly the same way.
I wasn't the worst person. Like there was a dude wrapped in a rug.
Yeah, hey. That's what when you see that guy down there with just a robe on, like everybody had the same thought, like I'm gonna die. I swear, man, if you guys in something like that, to get out, right? I mean, it was scary. Everything in you knows to get out of there. And like I said, I left my shoes, crazy stuff. I didn't take anything with me. Exactly ditto, so it was that black magic was telling you to get out. You better get out now. You better run for us and get out of here.
Is that what you felt when you got outside, Isaiah? Because Ken, you and Ken's story are strikingly similar. I'm not sure how close you guys live to each other in proximity. Because I don't know where you live. Isaiah, I just know you're in Bangkok somewhere, and Bangkok is huge. So when you got outside, what was it like? Like, did you feel like the building was going to come down, or you were just like?
So I think honestly, being inside was like it was worse inside because we didn't know what was going on. So once I made it outside, it was kind of like just a real moment. Okay, like I'm outside. But honestly, I stood there for like a second. I realized if I actually genuinely think this building's collapsing, I'm standing too close because I would still just be outside. But you know what I'm saying? Like it would still be over for me. I would just be outside. So after that, like I moved further away. But then once I got outside, we were looking at the building to see like, is it actually falling? And then we like, a lot of us, we then we moved further out, and then we started to see on social media that, hey, this is an earthquake. Because like I said, originally we thought it was just our building, so we thought like the structural integrity was like, you know, was done for. Like it was just starting to come down. You know what I'm saying? Because they built all these super tall buildings. I thought that, you know, there was a flaw and it was over. Scary moment. But once we got outside, it was just like, I think we started to calm down a little bit more. We didn't know what was next because we also, you know, we're thinking about, okay, you know, is there an afterquake like happening next? We didn't know if we were directly hit. Then we found out later that it was Myanmar that took the direct hit of the earthquake. So it was just a scary moment, you know. And literally all of us were saying the same exact thing. We all thought that we were done for. And I think, you know, everyone in these condos, you know, regardless of what part of Bangkok they were in, I think we all kind of felt the same thing because everyone, I've seen people's stories. We all have the same experience and story and emotion about that.
You fell off. We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear Isaiah.
Okay.
Isaiah, you got your mic on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, you went off for like the last like 10 seconds of what you said. We didn't catch the end of it.
Okay. But the last thing I said was like once we got outside, everyone had the same exact emotion that like we just thought we were going to die, and we were just like, you know, we just were glad that we made out the building, and then we're all just standing there wondering like what was next because we didn't know what was to come. We had no information, so we just started seeing stuff on social media. We see the video of that one building that fell down that they were working on. So it was just like, you know, it was scariest moment of my life. Nothing else besides the scariest moment of my life. Like no other words really.
Exactly. And where are you from originally?
From North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
So you never experienced nothing like that. And Gail, can you do me a favor? Can you guys drop the Isaiah Ashley show in the chat? You guys subscribe, man. I want to see this dude hit 100,000. Like he deserves it. He's
Thank you
done
so much.
on the ground. Let's get him to 100. I think you're at like 52 now, right?
I believe so. Yeah, around 52,000.
Congratulations, brother. So how come we've never hooked, man? I've never heard from you. I mean, usually, you know, people say something like, "Did you know about my channel? Did you know who I was, or where was you at with that?" Because I definitely was going to reach out to you.
So like before moving here, like I hadn't seen many YouTubers, but I did see some of your videos prior to moving here. And then I got here. Obviously, when I got here, I heard your name more and more. But I just think like through, like I would hear your name all the time. But I just be like, most people I just would run into randomly. People that I just never happened to like run into you. Because most people, like I see them and then like, you know, we happen to be in the same place at the same time, whether it's even just like Culture Lounge or somewhere. And then like, you know, we end up chopping it up. That's how like most of my occurrences, like interactions have happened. So I was just like, in my mind, I'm just thinking, I'll see in my mind, like, I'm sure one day, like, I'll just like,
right. And of all times for it to happen, even though it hasn't been in person, it's now. But I'm just so proud of you, bro. I just want to let you know that, man. It's not because people don't understand, man, the journey. You know, it's not easy. So
right.
And to get it the way you're getting it is just awesome. And to know that you're safe, you know what I mean? You're out of harm's way. You know, that should just motivate you to just keep going and strive for more and keep going higher, man, because your channel is great, man. I love to see positive content, man. It's always, you know, the effery that goes on, but you don't go nowhere any of that. And that's what I love about you and your channel, man. So congratulations again, flowers to you for sure. Let me see. Do I got the shout out to my man Vernon Howe. Hey, Richie, I'm just finding out the scale of the earthquake. Please tell me you spoke to Elle and she is okay. Yes, I did. Gail, make sure, let me see where I'm at because my screen is all freaked out. So let me see. See that we got everything. Can y'all
Richie, I try to share a link to my Facebook page. I don't know.
Just drop it in. Yeah, drop it in the chat. In the thing.
Isaiah, make sure you connect with me too, man. I want to talk to you about stuff. You know, I do advisory on, you know, digital nomads and that tax wise stuff like that.
Okay.
Back for the streets in Thailand also. So touch base and there's some good information for people living in Thailand. If you know Zoom to Thailand, we do free consultation for you and stuff. But it's basically, you know, there's some tax advantages when you retire here with a private pension. So anyway, that's
Isaiah
it.
looks kind of young for retirement, though. Isaiah, how old are you?
No, not him. I said maybe he did doing digital nomad stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Digital nomad.
You know, there's a way to do it, you know, because if you just doing it, you know, there's a right way to do it and a better way, you know. So that's all I'll say about that. If you're a digital nomad and you're working for yourself, a lot of times you may still have to pay self-employment tax. So some solutions, if you're making over the foreign income exclusion, is to open up a Hong Kong company and pay yourself like that. So it's just worth talking to me about some, you know, solutions for digital nomads. That's all.
Okay, I'm sure my audience would definitely appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man, Isaiah, bring you on. You know what I mean, and let you know what it is. Oh, Gale at Night is done popped up. Isaiah, you familiar with Gale at Night?
No, I'm not familiar.
All right, Gale at Night is arguably, in my opinion, the best. Shout out to all my other moderators, but Gail is like the OG moderator. Like Gail is like she moderated everybody from Kevin Samuels down to me. You know what I mean? Like so she's the shit. So let me bring her on. Gail, are you on? Did I bring you on yet, Gail? You there?
You know I'm a boss over here too, right?
Huh? You said what?
You know I'm a boss over here. I brought myself up. Remember?
Oh, there you go. she is a boss. Gail, what's going on, Gail at Night?
Nathan, I'm like, oh my goodness, I think it was Chalk who made a post on Instagram. I'm like, wait a minute, is this, you know how Chalk's so funny? He always making little jokes. And I'm like, is this a stunt or some kind of you know, is it real? I said, oh, let me see is where Richard Mack at? I don't have to catch no flight.
Yeah.
Come find you an L.
Gail, how do I make my screen smaller? I did something where like everything is like big and the screen is small. I can't read the chats. Like it's crazy. I don't know what I hit. I don't know what button I hit.
What screen you talking about? Like you're
like on my computer screen. So I got it on my TV. I could see everything on the TV, but on my actual screen where I'm controlling stuff, it's just like super big, and then the what's name is super small. Let me see.
Do you
okay, I see what to do. I'm doing I gotta do a plus. Okay, that's okay. I'm doing plus. Okay. I mean it's smaller, but I was doing minus. Okay, so I think it's, let me see. It got a little bit smaller, but it didn't let me do the thing I wanted to do. But did you drop Isaiah's link, Gail? Because when you said Gail usually be like, hey Isaiah, you'll be like, Gail, I was thinking about what Kevin Samuels' numbers was in 1984, and she'll and in like 8 seconds. So we call it what we call you, Gail?
A few things. The Oracle.
The Oracle, yes. We call her Gail. She'll be working like 8 different channels at one time, and she keeps up with everything. Maximize Vitali says NC in the building, North Carolina in the building. Okay, I'm starting to read stuff now. I'm trying to catch up to everybody. Yeah, so Isaiah, Gail, do you have anything to say before I finish interviewing Isaiah?
I wanted to get Mr. Ken's Facebook name again before I didn't see it.
Oh, Ken, what's your Facebook so Gail can put it up?
So retired to Thailand. I think it might be a couple of them. Can I send you a link to it or?
Yeah, the link. When you put the link, put it in the private chat. You see it backstage, the private chat.
Okay. All right. I think
Clue Studio say Gail is a mod elite. Yeah, we call her the Oracle.
Put it in there.
Okay, I see it.
Shout out to Tim Howard. That's my guy too, Gail. I mean, Gail is the OG though. Like I literally Gail was my conduit to get to like lead attorney and all of that. Like Gail is like, Gail knows everybody. So you know what I mean? So shout out to Gail. Guys love him. Damn, I'm 33 and to get a pension. How can I stay long term without worrying about age? See, that's a Ken question. Jim G saying, make sure you guys subscribe to Isaiah, man. Let's let him get at least another 1,000 just off the Zoom love. You know what I mean? Y'all rock with me, man. Rock with Isaiah, man.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to him. Ed G says 7.7 is a strong quake. The previous quake in Thailand was 2014. So there was a lot of built up pressure in 2014. See, like somebody said it was 500 years ago. So I know about the what's the name? The tsunami was like that time. Look at Gail. See, the Oracle got it up already, Ken. You see what I'm saying? You see how the Oracle got you up?
She's making it happen. Thank you, Gail.
That quick.
Thank you.
Shout out to Ed G. Appreciate that super chat. Winston Beauchamp says, Richie Mac, go to your visual settings and hit the revert back to duplicate screen. What's the visual setting? That's the thing. I don't know. Isaiah, you know anything about this, man? You're the youngest one on the chat, man. You know anything about
But
it?
the thing, you know what though? I never live stream, so.
Oh, got you. Yeah. That's what I stopped doing it because it stopped messing. Oh, Ron Saluki in the building. My favorite YouTubers, yes, sir. So on a lighter note, Isaiah, since you don't do live streams, so tell me what was your mission? Because I watched your growth. I watched you eating street food when you first got there. You were staying at the I think you were staying at the Riviera when you first came. Weren't you staying at the other Riviera? Because there's 3 of them.
Okay, so yeah, one of my bigger videos was when I first started my channel. I was in Pattaya. I was at the Riviera. But I was just staying there. I was over a friend's house when I did that video. Like I wasn't actually staying there like myself. But just like my inspiration behind starting my channel was just like I just genuinely wanted to just share my experience out here in Thailand. Everything was new to me. It was like a new world, you know, like I had never lived outside of North Carolina. So just seeing this in person and like just experiencing it, like it was just all, you know, it was a surreal moment. And I just wanted to continue to share. Cause I figured, you know, like if this is blowing me away, like I figured other people would be interested to see as well. Like I didn't know if people would actually watch. I just put it out there. Like I had no idea that, you know, it would garner the attention that it started to. So, you know, it's just been it's been an interesting journey for real. Like I had no idea that people would, you know, pay that much attention. It was crazy.
Right. That's how I felt too. I was like, people ain't gonna know. I'm in Thailand. Nobody cares. And then
right.
Boom. You know what I mean? But here's a question for you. I'm gonna ask you a personal question, even though we just met. This is a personal question. You ready?
Yeah. What's the question?
Would you ever move back to the Matrix?
So the immediate answer I want to give is no, right? The immediate answer to my mind is no. But the reason why I hesitate is just to say, like, you know, there's things that are outside of my control that could possibly affect that.
Family.
So it's like never say never, you know, but as far as in my control, I would say I have no desire to. But if, you know, circumstances change that were, you know, enough a priority for me to move back, you know, I would do. At the end of the day, I have to do what I have to do, no matter what in life. So if it came down to it, you know, I would have to do it. But right now, I have zero desire. Like my heart is in Thailand. So.
Right. Have you been anywhere else since you've been out here?
Not for, well. So I did live in like Bali for 4 months.
Okay.
That was straight. And then I've just traveled around, like just like little small trips since I've been in here. But as far as like the longest place I've been in the past nearly 3 years now has been Thailand. I've only been one time in almost 3 years.
Okay. Bali's cool. Growth Talk just subbed to Isaiah. Okay, let's get them subs up, you guys. Make sure you guys hit up Ken for any kind of thing you do. See what I try to do, Isaiah, is try to spread the love, man, and try to, like, you know, just create like one big family for everybody. You know what I mean? There's enough room for everybody to live. You know what I mean? So people that's with me rock with you, and you know, however it goes. Quinn Munn said Isaiah's show is fire alpha. Look at her. There you go. Maximize Vitality said I'll move back for 150,000 USD. Yeah, maybe. You meet the real.
But if you're making 150,000, you live in Thailand, you can do it remotely. You live in tax free up to $125,000.
That's the winning formula right there.
Right.
That's the winning formula right there. For Kick says thank you, Gail, at night, because I was looking for Ken on YouTube. There you go. John Arias said magnitude 7.7 earthquake affected countries: Bangladesh, India, Laos, Miramar, Burma, Thailand, and China. 7 miles from Saigon. I don't know where that is. Saigon, Miramar, but yeah, it's hitting everywhere. It's in every but Isaiah and Ken are literally like boots on the ground, Bangkok in the middle of it, running down the stairs. One of them is topless and one of them is bottomless.
Isaiah, where do you live? You live off the BTS?
Don't give his exact place.
Not exact stuff, but in
the thing
general.
is though, my condo tour, like I already people if people go to my channel, they can literally see where I live. It's on like it's literally on the internet, so it's not really a secret where my home is. But yeah, so I stay in Punawiti area and right by the BTS, and
okay,
yeah, so
yeah, you just a couple stops, maybe hip about. I live. A couple stops beyond you. Towards still further down, but it's Samrong down that way. But I've lived here in the area for 5.5 years. I like living here on the outskirts. But yeah, we're not. Where are you from in North Carolina?
Greensboro.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, my youngest daughter is getting ready to go there for A&T. I think. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, shout out to A&T. Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to Ira Sanders. I have to make it a point to link up with you when I return to Thailand from the same city, LA. All right. I'm in LA right now. So let me ask you guys this. So this is a question. Ken's probably been, because Ken's like, suit and tie guy. He's probably been there. Isaiah, you might not have been there. Have you guys been to the Cooper buffet?
Is that
Golden Bronze Copper buffet? It's in Bangkok?
I have not. No, I don't.
Okay, when I get back, that's where we should meet. I don't know if you like to eat. I like to eat.
Oh yeah.
Is there a singer? Is there a singer there?
No, it's like the best buffet in Bangkok, known as the best buffet.
Okay.
I just went with Elle, so I told her when I get back, we going straight there. So you guys are welcome to meet us there.
You go to high class stuff. I was at KFC.
You know what though? It's fairly priced, and they break it into sections. Like the basic buffet which we got is like $45 a head or something like that. Something like $1,500 by the head, but it goes up. You can do like seafood, steak, and all of that stuff. But the basic buffet was good for $45. So Isaiah, I don't know how to. You can send me your information on the private chat here, or you can just email me. And we'll set it up, man. But it'll be great to see you and Ken when we get out there. When I get back, which will be in about a month or so. Let me see where we at here.
What you meant? Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I know you ain't in the text and ain't told nobody.
I did what they told nobody? Yeah, I just got here.
You in my house? Look, you in my house?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm in Gail. Like when Gail comes to LA. Gail, you coming to LA? I'm here now. You ain't got no.
How long you gonna be here?
For a couple weeks. But I'm gonna be moving around though. I still got to go to Vegas and see friends there. I got to go see my brother in Bakersfield. But all you gotta do is say the word. You know what I mean?
In Vegas?
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas for a couple days, not long. And then Gail, you know what you should do, because it's me and Shamar's birthday. So our birthday's a day apart. So we could probably gonna do something at his house. So that might be something you might want to come to.
In Vegas?
And here by my house.
Oh,
okay. Like 10 minutes away from me. So, we do our birthdays. We ain't did it together. We should do it in Miami. We do little different things. So now that I'm in town for the birthday, so, it'll be something to think about. My birthday is April 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll be what's up. So DJ Alday said, what's the name of the restaurant? Copper Buffet in Bangkok. It's off the chain, man. It's the best buffet I've ever been to, hands down. But I don't like telling people the good spots no more, because then you get the goofies coming up there. I like to keep things exclusive. You know what I mean? But but it's a great place. So we have to do that. Black King of London say hi, fellow pastor brothers. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry to hear about the earthquake effects in Thailand. Hope you're all safe and thriving. Isaiah, are you safe and thriving? Because you don't know about your leg situation, right? You don't know what your situation is. Ken, you're okay though. Isaiah, I think he seems a little more injured than you.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah, see,
injured
old school know how to go down. Old school know how to get down.
Yeah, he a youngster. You know what I mean? He you know.
Yeah, he down there. Yeah, he down there. Yeah, doing somersaults down the steps and everything. You know, I'm gonna get down there, but I'm gonna get down in style. Yeah. But Isaiah said he was gonna leave and go to Patia. Where you go, Isaiah? You in Patia now?
No, I honestly, when I got back into my,
are you in your condo?
When I got back to my, I'm in my condo right now because when I got back inside, I had posted a YouTube video and then I took like a few shots, so I got a little tipsy and I fell asleep.
You were ready for the taxi ride down there, you know.
Yeah.
I had to pour up for surviving. So
right, you had to pour up for the homies, for the dead homies. So you thought you might have been one. You went on top.
Yeah, for the ones they make it. Yeah, he dropped. He poured some out in the hallway. You know.
Right. Leon said, jumping downstairs, you definitely get hurt.
He said his leg is just starting to hurt again. You know, it wasn't hurting for about 2 hours.
Right. Yes, you see, but that shot up from the pain though.
But
right?
but they ragging on me because I'm in the condo. Isaiah in the condo too. He's still in his condo. You feel safe in there?
Right, yeah.
How much damage did your building sustain?
Isaiah, you
like,
feel safe?
You got cracked walls and stuff, or?
We can't hear you.
I got crowd showing them earlier. It's cracked walls outside, you know, my door, and none in my condo. And but I was just replugging my computer in there. It looked like it might be a small crack up under the wallpaper. But
take them back to the hallway, Ken. Let them see. Let
general,
them see the
my
hallway.
condo was good, but it was a lot of cosmetic, a lot of cracking. All right, I'll take you back to the hallway.
Yeah, take them over there and let them show. Shout out to Clue Studio. Say, can I assume that Thailand doesn't hate its men like the U.S. does? Not even close. Not even. It's not even the same zip code. It's not even in the same sense. It's just a totally different mentality out here. You know what I mean? People are kind. They're friendly. They're respectful. Yeah. Tuddy's World 2.0. Shout out to you.
You know, it's like an eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch. I mean, crack all the way up the wall.
Yeah. We have,
and then
even in my own.
And then there's one right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But there's nothing else down there.
Yeah, it looked like a haunted house now. It looked haunted. You look like
it don't feel natural because we got clothes on, you know.
Martin Luther King in the haunted house. You know what I mean? Third Girl Marshall.
Yeah.
Was you there, Isaiah, when they was calling him Third Girl Marshall? I was like, they got it. That was hilarious. Oh man, I'm so glad you guys are okay though, man. Traveling, that's what's up. Said the place sounds abandoned. Yeah, it definitely sounds hollow in there. And when you talking, nobody comes out. Are you the only one in there?
It is. It really is. Yeah.
You're the only one that went back in.
Well, I think my neighbor was here earlier, and when I came back, I knocked on the door. They nobody answered the door, so I guess they came out and said that the government here had mentioned to people living in high rises that they should sleep in the park tonight, you know, and not in their condo. Sleep somewhere other than their place.
Oh wow!
And you know, I came in here and called my buddy. He went to a hotel, but after I came inside, I felt comfortable. You know, it didn't nothing spooked me or anything.
And Isaiah, you feel comfortable in your place?
I mean, I suppose for now. I mean, like I said, it wasn't my plan. I was supposed to go to Pattaya, but then I fell asleep.
After that drink, you feel comfortable.
Yeah, after that shot, he like, whatever happens, it's just gonna happen. It's gonna be it is what it is.
He's like, me and Jack Daniels, we want to get through this tonight,
Yeah, man. But he's.
I'm with you though. I mean, that was kind of my mindset is.
I don't hear nothing. Is that me or you guys?
But it's definitely something interesting to live through.
It went mute for me too, but
yeah. So yeah, man. So let me see. Yeah, man. You guys make sure you guys subscribe to the Isaiah Ashley show. So Isaiah, so I watched you find your way, right? So it's like you did one of your videos. I think 8 months of living here, and this is my take on it or something. But then you switched to the real estate and showing real people coming from the Matrix moving to Thailand. Did you stumble onto that, or is that something that you planned?
So I realized that's like, when I first came here, like I said, I never had intentions to become like the condo tour person.
Right.
But I was just showing my life. And then I started highlighting other individuals because I feel like, like for me, if I research going somewhere, I don't just want to hear from like one person. So I feel like the more people I hear from, the more it gives me perspective. So I figured I could just, use my platform to like highlight what other people's experience as well. So people don't think I'm just living in, in the clouds thinking Thailand's so amazing. Like, okay, don't just hear from me, hear from other people. So like, It's kind of like, I would say I kind of stumbled into it, but then like, as I seen that people responded well to the fact that I was bringing on other, individuals, I just started like capitalizing that more. Like, okay, like people want to hear from other expats moving here. So, since then, it's very like, intentional to highlight and collab with other people living out here.
I think it's a great lane. You know what I mean? You gotta find a lane that works, and that lane works perfect for you, brother. And can nobody say you copy from nobody? That's your thing that you got. And you have some little nice drone shots you used to use too. I don't see you doing your drone shots as much. Do you still do that?
I do it sometimes. It's just like not every because sometimes I do have like collabs that aren't like as planned. Like they'll kind of be like last minute, and like I won't have my drone with me. But like when I have it, in advance notice, then I usually bring my drone to try to get some shots. But even sometimes when I'm there, I forget. Even if I have it with me, I'll be in the moment, just interviewing, asking questions, and forget to get shots. I'll remember when I get home, and it's like too late. I don't want to go back. So.
You're like, damn. Yeah, but you know what? You got to just do like I do, man. You just use drone shots from before. Nobody knows the difference. You know what I mean? Or just get some Bangkok stuff. You'll be good. Nobody knows. You know what I mean? That's how you get around that one. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. So Ken, Gail has you out here on Facebook, so people know who you are.
All right. Thank you so much. A couple of guys have already checked in. Here to answer questions about living here. What my life is like. I'm working here, so my life is a little different. Even like I haven't really even been to a lot of tour stuff because I've been working here right before COVID, and then I worked through COVID. So I travel a lot from here to Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Hua Hin, those places, doing talks about initially American taxes and financial solutions when you move here. And then also now, because of the new tax laws in Thailand, when you remit, if you stay in Thailand for 180 days or more, now they're taxing your money that you bring into Thailand. So now I'm advising all nationalities with my colleague, my tax colleague.
Now, my question is this, because obviously I'm there more than 180 days. And we've talked about this, but I'm still not clear on how this is going to work. Like so we're getting double taxed on our money that we make in the US?
Americans, because we pay taxes internationally, we have tax treaties with most countries, including Thailand.
Yeah.
But so some of the stuff, for example, if with the new tax laws, if you get Social Security, disability, any type of government payment is not taxable in Thailand, but you still may have to do a tax return to tell them where the money came from. So any government payment is not taxable. However, a private pension that's remitted or brought into Thailand can be taxed. However, if you have a private pension and you live in Thailand, your private pension is actually not taxed in the United States. So, yeah, because of the United States Thailand tax treaty, I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. If you have a private pension from the state government, police officer, fire department, teacher, whatever, you live in Thailand, your pension is not taxable in the United States. And because you live outside the country, that goes for state taxes as well. So you can you have to strategically do it now, but because in 2024 Thailand started taxing that money, so they always had the right to tax their private money coming in, and anything that's more than savings. So you just have to be mindful as you bring money in, and it stayed here over 180 days, how to bring it in. You know, what's the best way?
Okay, well, let me ask you this, because you said state, right? I mean, you like firemen and all
Right.
that. So I get a pension from the Screen Actors Guild, right?
Right.
I get a monthly pension. Now, do I get taxed on that?
You should not be taxed in the United States.
But I'm saying, do I get taxed on that money in the United States? Absolutely, I get taxed.
Yeah. But if you paid taxes on it, we can go back the last 3 years and get that money back for you.
From the state or from Thailand? Well, I'm confused.
From the IRS, yeah, from the IRS, yeah. So if you paid taxes on that private pension money, you can go back 3 years. If you lived in Thailand the last 3 years,
yeah.
If you tax resident Thailand and you got a private pension, those funds are not taxable in the U.S. So we could get that money back for you, all of it. You know,
Okay.
and if you've taken any
taxes in Thailand, though, right?
Say again.
Then would I get taxed on my pension money in Thailand? Is that what
right? So before 2024, you wouldn't get taxed on it. However, right now, as long as you can show you had this money, and you know, before January 2024 or even less, it was savings, not gains. You know.
Okay.
So that's
I get so confused with this, man. I'm so confused. Like, so do I need to file in Thailand? Because I haven't done that yet. And I know I don't mind paying taxes. I got to be honest. I'll pay my taxes.
If you bring money in, you're gonna probably need to file tax in Thailand. And you know, the digital, I mean the social media guys, they've come out and said recently, I don't know if you saw that article, how they want you all to file taxes.
So YouTubers have to file taxes.
Right. They're going to be looking for us. And we have a girl working for us. She has a Thai girl who's a lawyer. She's got a master's in international tax and finance. And she goes to the revenue department, get the answers. We send her in there with questions. She comes back with answers. So, you know, they basically, if you bring in the alert at the bank, if you bring in 2 million baht or more a year, it's already a flag kind of going up to take a look at your return, you know, and they're going to audit foreigners first.
But how do they know what you're bringing in if we get paid in the U.S.?
Well, last year,
pay my on my condo, I may bring in money like that, but I don't bring in.
Yeah, what I would start doing is starting to pay your condo fee from your account outside directly to the owner. Don't bring it into yourself and then transfer it to her. You know, pay it from outside.
Right, that's what I do. I pay from my bank account here straight to her account in a wire.
No, not here, not here. If your money's outside, pay it from the U.S. to her. You know,
that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I thought you were saying from here. Oh, where? Yeah, I forget
I'm sorry,
you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. So yeah, if you do it, that's the best way to do it. And actually, you know, each nationality is different because there's different tax treaties for each country. You know, so a U.S. citizen's remittance taxation is different than somebody from the U.K., Australia. Thai people really have an issue as well.
Right.
But the big thing you pointed out is that if you retire from if you've taken a withdrawal from a 401k and IRA and live in Thailand, okay, this is the crazy part. That 401k cannot be taxed in the U.S.
Yeah, that's the part I'm so confused. Isaiah, you keeping up with this, bro? Because you're gonna get taxed too. So,
well, this is for retired people. But basically, what the tax treaty says is that in most cases, the tax treaty say in other countries, the tax that you pay in the country you live in goes towards your tax responsibility in the U.S. Okay, but the tax treaty here for relating to pensions says that the country you live in has the only right to tax your pension, 401k, IRA, SIP, all that stuff, annuity. Thailand has the only right to tax it. So you tax free in the US, and you in Thailand, you only tax on the money you bring into Thailand. Okay. And if you're gonna stay, if you're gonna stay long term, you can open up a pension with us. But overall, if you're not, you know what you're living off of, you can kind of manage it. Let's say you're making $5,000 a month, but you only need $2,000. Well, the $5,000 in the US is gonna be tax free, and the $2,000 you bring into Thailand might be taxed.
I understand. Once again, I don't mind paying taxes in Thailand because I love living there, and I believe we should pay taxes because we're living there. You know what I mean? But it's just, what is the tax rate? That's where I get confused because I heard different things about the tax rate.
Let me see if I can bring it up for you real quick. Let me see if I can find it.
So you guys getting that real? You see, you guys getting that real lawyer advice. People ask me all these crazy questions, and I don't like to give advice because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about unless I know what I'm talking about. So I like to have lawyers give you guys like sound advice and stuff like that. And at Zoom Fest, we do that. We have Thai lawyers that come in and do so. So Isaiah, man, you've already been nominated, man, for Zoom Fest. You gotta host one of the nights. Every night I have a different YouTuber come in and host a night, like maybe like at Culture Lounge or whatever, or wherever we're at one night, or in Bangkok or something. Would love for you to come so people can meet you and talk to you and hear from you straight out of the horse's mouth.
For sure. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, no pressure. Just make sure to put your you have WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. So if I put the chat in here, it only goes to
there's a private chat. You see where it says Gail can tell you. Gail knows all the slippery stuff. There's a private. See where it says private chat?
Yes, right backstage. You see where it says
backstage?
Private.
Okay.
You see it?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Unless you want everybody to know your stuff. Oh, we got a stream sponsor. Hold on. Quiet Storm DJ. Travel OG salute. What's the word out there? How are bros doing after that quake? I just heard the bad news. Just checking in, y'all. All is well in the land of smiles. I plan to come back there next year if it stays the same. God bless you. Thank you so much for the sponsorship. Holla, the $100 Quiet Storm. Thank you so much. I know Isaiah's brain's going. He going, man, I need to start doing live streams. I see it in your brain. I see your brain. I see the wheels turning. But shout out to the Quiet Storm DJ. We got two Quiet Storms. You got the International Quiet Storm and Quiet Storm DJ. Shout out to you so much, brother. Thank you so much for that super chat. We really appreciate it, man. It makes a big difference. Thank you so much. So to catch you up to speed, so Isaiah Ashley, make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's just blowing up on YouTube in Thailand. Ken has a Facebook where he gives like advice about taxes and just legal advice. He helps me a lot with my legal stuff. So shout out to him. So you guys check out both of these guys. One for motivation, one for legal advice. It's my first time talking to Isaiah. I've said it like 12 times how proud I am of him. So he's just doing his thing. I got Gail. I'm happy. It's like one big family. What else? Quiet Storm. Where are you at? Because you were out here. He said he's coming back. Okay, back next year. Okay, if it stays the same. Yeah. Things are changing in Thailand. Like they're talking about changing the they haven't done it yet, but they're changing the 60-day to 30 days. Did you know that, Isaiah?
Yeah, I seen that. I hear it's going through like in June or something. Last thing I heard, but I'm not.
May or June. They haven't. But the thing about Thailand, like I tell people, you're probably too young to know about the movie The Wiz, but there's a movie called The Wiz, and when The Wiz said today the color is red, and the color's red, and tomorrow he'll say today the color is green, and it changes to green. That's kind of how it is in Thailand. They can just at any day decide today it's going down, tomorrow it's going. It's not. So it's just whenever they decide to do it, it becomes a rule. You know what I mean? So, but because of the behavior of a lot of the you know, the uncivilized, they're like, people are taking advantage of this 60-day free visa. So now they're moving it back to 30 days. They're talking about 15 days. They're talking about adding a $10 tax when you come to Thailand. Like they're trying to figure out ways how to offset the goofiness. Ken, you know more about this than I do. Am I right or wrong, Ken? Where am I going wrong?
They're saying they were saying they were going to decrease it in to 30 days, and then they came back and said, well, it's not in stone. They're probably not going to decrease it now, is what they're saying.
Okay, see what I mean by the whiz? See, now they're not going to decrease it. 1 minute they are, they not. So
Earthquake too. They might change their mind about changing the visa too, because they might be like, okay, people might be scared to come here, so now they might leave it open.
that's a good point. They'd be like, you know what, we changed our mind, and they'll do that. You know what I mean?
Y'all can stay here for 6 days.
Yeah. Be like, let me show you something. You know, and then they'll change it. so that's how I could go down, man. So yeah. So let me think, man, because I don't want to take too much more of your time, Isaiah and Ken. I just appreciate you guys so much coming on and telling your stories. So Isaiah, have you had any structural damage in your place at all? Because you don't seem scared. You seem like you took a shot and you got all the courage in you now. You don't mind staying in your place, even if it's tilting over a little bit to the left. What's going on? Did you get any structural damage?
Yeah. Even in my room, like I don't know how to flip the camera in here, but I don't know if y'all can see the wall, like behind, even my wall beside me.
Solo cam. Put you on the solo cam.
It's cracked, like right there.
Oh,
You can see.
Oh yeah. Them high ass ceilings. You know he making money, y'all. Look at them high ass ceilings. He got the Caesar's Palace ceilings. You see? Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
What about outside? Did they come and check and say that everything is cool?
So that honestly, to this moment, that's what I'm still concerned about, because we sit outside for 2 hours. Afterwards, the staff was just like, okay, you can come back in. There's no way in 2 hours that somebody came by and said, hey, it's safe. They just, I don't know what they went off of, but we're back inside now. They told everyone to come back in. And obviously we've been for hours now, but you know, who's to say if anything else happened? Like, I don't know. So that is in the back of my mind. Like, are we actually good? Are we, you know, are we holding on to the threads and needles? I don't know. So
well, you knew that's why you came and had a drink. He was like, yeah, I know they don't know, so let me just go ahead.
Yeah, let me just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Shout out to Dexter Matthews. Excuse me, you guys. I got another $100 holler. Stay safe, brothers and sisters in Thailand. Continue to thrive. Dexter Matthews. I ain't heard from him in so long. Let me give him his flowers. Shout out to you, Dexter Matthews. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that $100 holler. Gail taught me this. Like when my channel like kind of first took off, Isaiah and Ken, like Gail, like kind of like walked me through the whole process. Like, you know, you gotta read the super chats. You gotta keep up, you know, because I'll be falling behind because I'm so overwhelmed with what's going on.
Right.
My channel's taking off. I got all this stuff. I'm trying to respond to everybody, and Gail's like, "Well, you better go get that money. You better respond to them first and let them know." And she would teach me how to do this. So, you know, whether it's $5 or $100, man, I appreciate every single one of these super chats. And Isaiah, just so you know, when you do these live streams, YouTube takes 30%. So it looks good when it say 100, but you know, after YouTube get done with you, that's $70. But I appreciate every single penny. But I'm just letting you know, there's ways, you know, there's things that you need to know about this.
People are like donating through YouTube.
Yeah. So what they do is they do super chats like how kind Dexter and Quiet Storm DJ were. I got to put them up as the stream sponsors. They'll send the thing. It'll just like they just did. Now you have to set up. If you don't have it set up for that, you I forgot how it goes. I got to hook you with Gail so she can help you like do all of this stuff. But see, I'm just offering Gail up. Gail be like, man, you know how many? Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Gail's a good person to ask questions like this too. But it will affect your channel. Like it's almost like the algorithm's going, wait a minute, is he a live stream or is he a content channel? And then when you do that, it starts recommending you for something else. It stops recommending your regular view, and your views go down. Like my views like dropped like tremendously. I mean, everybody's views went down because there's just so many people doing YouTube now. But if you don't make up your mind, like what you would rather do is have a live stream channel and a content channel versus trying to do it all at once. Because I tried doing it both, and it just kind of screwed all my numbers up. So I stopped doing live streams every week. So I do it every once in a while now. But I miss it though, man. I enjoy doing it because I like talking to people and just, you know, do something different. Like I'm looking at people that I don't get to see or hear from and talk to. So but it's beautiful because you get to communicate with your subscribers. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just a beautiful thing. I love it because I'm social, so I love talking to people and all of that stuff. So
hey, I want to share this. Share the screen share the tax rates with you real quick.
Oh yeah, go right ahead, Gail. How does he do that?
I'm just going to share it on my screen. I think it'll take up my.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me give you a solo dolo and see what happens.
Yeah, and click. I think you see it. Where you see the present at the bottom.
You see where it says present, Ken?
Can y'all see that?
Okay, I gotta add it up here.
I gotta take the Cash App thing down. Let me.
Okay, there it is.
You got it, Gail?
Mm-hmm. It's up there.
That's the order.
So that basically just says that your first 150,000 baht is zero tax. The next 150 to 300,000 is taxed at 5%.
Wait, slow down, Ken. Slow down real quick. Sorry to interrupt you. Because people will get dollars mixed up with baht. So 150,000 baht is equivalent to what?
150,000 baht is what, probably
like 35.
Yeah.
Let me see. 150,000.
About what, 4,700, something like that?
4,400.
Yeah, okay.
So 4422. So let's just say 4,500.
Okay.
So
then
go ahead.
So your next same amount, 150,000 to 300,000 is taxed at 5%.
Oh, so the more you make, the more they tax?
Yes. The more you bring in, the more they tax.
Oh, 35%? What's 5 million? 5 million is like that's like 90, that's like 100,000 maybe. Let me see.
What do they mean when you put in? Like, is that like Thai bank? Like you had the money in your Thai bank?
This is how much money you bring into Thailand. So that's roughly $147,000, $150,000.
$150,000, they're taxing you 35%. That's a lot, Ken.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind these are the first 150,000 is zero, right? The next 150 to 300 is 5%. The next 300 to 500 is 10%. So it doesn't just go to 35 and everything's taxed at 35. It's taxed incrementally how you go up. Now, if you have a Thai spouse, or if you have a spouse or girlfriend, a spouse you can remit, you can gift her up to 20 million baht per year.
Okay. He can knows all
a non-relative, you can remit 10 million as a gift. Now, she can't just turn around and transfer that money to you. You know what I mean? So
right, it has to be with her. But what I don't get, I'm looking at the numbers. 5 million is roughly 147,000, right?
Right.
And 35% of that, I'm seeing it as
it's not just straight 35 because it's each piece, So the first 150,000 is zero. The next 150 to 300 is 5%. 300,000 to 500 is 10%. 500 to 750 is 15%. So you understand what I'm saying?
Right, but say if I'm just doing at the highest number. So if I make 5 million, you're saying you have to work up to that 5 million, not having it all at one time. Is that what we're saying?
It's not going to start at 35%. You're going to go through each little category to reach the depths of the 5 million. Okay,
I got you.
And there are some deductions, but
not
super significant,
But what I see is, so I see 5 million. 35% of 5 million is 51,000 baht. That's what I'm seeing, unless I'm wrong. And 51,000 baht is $1,500. So you get charged $1,500 off of 147,000. That don't sound like 35%. Or I'm doing it in baht. Maybe that's because I'm mixing up baht with dollars. That's why I tell you guys it's so confusing. Remember, we're talking about baht. not dollars. So you can get it very, very confused of what it is. So 5 million baht is roughly $147,000. Most people won't be bringing in that much, but if you do, that's the way it's working. So Ken is saying it's on a sliding scale, basically. So as you make money, the tax rate goes up. They don't just hit you with that as you make money. So $1 million baht is what, 30,000, Ken, roughly?
$1 million baht.
$1 million
Right.
baht, 30,000, right?
Yeah, right. $1 million. You said $1 million baht, right?
Yeah, $1 million baht is like 30,000.
33,000, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So you see how it goes, you guys. So 1 to 2 million, 25%, 2 to 5 million. Okay. It's becoming it's making a little more sense, but it's still a little confusing. But I'm gonna pay what I need to pay so I can stay where I need to stay. You did?
Yeah, pay it, because the thing is, now as I have a work visa, and I'm not an attorney, I'm an advisor here. I work with tax attorneys, here.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do my work visa here, I'm required to turn in my tax return, with it to do my visa. So it's not and Thailand did some stuff last year. They joined what's called CRS, which is Common Reporting Standard. And what that means is that they can get your information from your home country, the countries that share information with them, which the U.S. does. If they want to find out how much money you made or where, that kind of stuff, they can find that out if they want to.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, because how do they find out what you're making? Like, that's the thing I don't understand.
Well, the banks are reporting, telling them now, what they have to do. When people open a bank account here, a Thai person opening a Thai bank account here, they have to sign an American W-9 form to say that they're not American. That's how strong the U.S. is. The Thai banks have to sign an American form to say I'm not American. So when you go in there and they ask you for your social security number, all your information is being reported back to the U.S. as well as to them. And they have the banks on board now. A lot of guys that live in Thailand probably got a message or something from their bank instructing them, if they don't have their information, to come in and fill it out so they know how to do the reporting for them. Because they have a reporting requirement through what's called FATCA, which is the financial institution has the requirement to report your money back to the United States. Now, if you live outside the United States and you have an account or accounts that equal the sum of $10,000, then you have to do a report, do what's called FBAR, which is called the Foreign Bank Account Reporting. It's not anything, it's not tax related, but you can get a penalty if you don't report the money that you keep outside the United States with the FBAR form. And so they basically moved that to be reported at the same time as taxes. But if you have $10,000 or more, you can Google FBAR and it'll tell you more about it,
And that's how you find out. But
if you got 10,000 US, the equivalent in baht, you have to report it, or the sum of money,
When do they start enforcing it now? I know they're not enforcing it right away, right?
The FBAR, you mean taxes or
the taxes?
The taxes are enforced now, starting in 24. So they announced it in 23. A lot of people didn't know what and who knew if they were going to really enforce it, But it looks like they are, because they came out with a couple articles, like I said recently, talking about the social media people filing taxes. And they basically just said, file your taxes, like we don't want to come looking for you, kind of thing.
Yeah, so well, I definitely want to file mine, man. I want to be on the good side of Thailand for sure. So who do we go to do that? Like people like Isaiah and I, or
first you get a tax ID number. You really can go do it yourself, but like most things in Thailand, you could pay us to do it for you. I think they charge you 7,000 baht to get your tax ID, and to do your Thai tax return, it starts around probably $300, maybe $200 or $300.
US to get your taxes done?
Yeah, here, yeah.
Damn.
I have a quick question, and I have to wrap that. But like, my question is, what for Americans paying taxes in Thailand, is there any tax benefit? Like, do we get any privileges of when we pay tax? Like, is there anything that, or we just something?
There are some deductions. There's some deductions you can get. Like if paying for kids' school or spouse, that kind of stuff, but not big ones. It doesn't seem like they're too big. Like I don't remember me taking any at work. So to me, I have a girl at work that files my taxes for me, so I don't remember her ever asking me, "Hey, do you do this? Do you do that?" Trying to get me more deductions.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah, man. So yeah, Isaiah, I ain't gonna take much more of your time, bro. I think we got a lot accomplished, man. We forged a new friendship. I hope you pick up some subscribers. I know you will. Ken, glad to know you guys are okay. Isaiah, I don't drink that much, but take a shot for me. You know what I mean? You're gonna be good. You guys subscribe to the Isaiah Ashley Show, man. Make sure you guys do. You guys will.
Are you coming back for Songkran?
No, no. I did Songkran already, man. Songkran is rough. Like I got sick, man. It's so much going on, but it's great for people that's never done it. You guys got to do it at least once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in Thailand, when I did it, because Thailand was shut down for a couple of years, so they didn't have it. So I did it the first year that they started back, man. It was off the chain, dude. They put paste on your face and water, warm water, cold water. You don't know where the water coming from, but it's fun because it's so hot that it's a fun thing to do. So have you done it yet, Isaiah?
Yeah, this will be my third Songkran.
Okay. And what do you think about it?
So I like the first year I've ever experienced it. It was the craziest thing I've experienced, like in a good way. Like it became. I like it because most American holidays, I feel like they're all about they're all money grabs. Like it's all about spending money. I feel like Songkran was just a cool holiday about all it was water guns. Or if you don't have a water gun, it's like a bucket of water. Whatever you have, it's like it's cool. It's fun, and to see everyone on board was a unique experience. Because I was like, this would never work in America, but
right, yeah, especially black people. You pour water on a black person, it's fighting time. You know what I mean? It's going down. You ain't messing up my weave or whatever you got, braids, dreads, and yeah, we don't like water pouring. But out here, you better get used to it because that's what it is. I tell everybody, Songkran is like 4th of July to us. You can't avoid fireworks. You're gonna see fireworks. You're gonna experience some fireworks. Oh, wait a minute. The godfather of the Zoom tribe is here. Leslie Lynch. Richie Mack, are you and L okay? Yeah, Leslie, I'm in the Matrix. L is in she's asleep. I tried to call her a couple times. My phone just keeps on going off, man. This is why I did this live stream, you guys, so you guys will know what's going on. L's okay. She's sleeping right now. She's in Pattaya. She has family in Bangkok. I haven't heard about her family yet because she's still asleep. I'm assuming they're okay. Isaiah's okay. He tried to do some Superman shit and jump down a flight of stairs and twisted his ankle. And he came out topless. So that's the latest update. He was topless, jumping there doing stunts.
Well, you gonna go to the doctor or what? You gonna go to the doctor?
Huh?
Isaiah.
In my mind, I'm thinking in my mind it's just swollen because I took so much of a beating. So I'm thinking in my mind maybe I just need to ice it. Like it's not like I can move my foot fine. Like everything is like it's nothing's broken. It's just more like it just took a beating. So I just think it just needs some ice and some rest.
Yeah, we don't hesitate to go to the doctor here.
Shots. Don't leave that out, Isaiah. And a couple shots.
4 shots. I think I had 4 or 5 shots to be exact.
Oh,
and
shit.
I had no.
You must be nice. You don't see it slurring enough.
He took 4 or 5 shots and was like, "Yeah, I think the building okay. 2 hours is enough."
Yeah, look like he knock on the wall. Yeah, I guess it'll be.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I ain't gonna hold you, Isaiah, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. I'm about to shut this down too, but I'm the super chat hoe. Like it's like I just got another super chat. Ken Street speaks. Salute, Travel OG. What up, Isaiah? I follow you as well, and I just added Ken's page. Nice. Great name. He says, great name, Ken. Y'all got the same names. Great info. As always, I knew you and Isaiah would bring us up to date on what's going on there. Glad you were both safe. Thank you so much, Ken, for that. Isaiah's boots on the ground. Me, I'm lucky. I ended up in the Matrix. So I don't know if you caught it, Ken. I guess you did. You know, they were doing superhuman feats. You know what I mean? Trying to get the hell out that building, and they're okay. They went back in, y'all. So I guess they trust the building. They doing their thing. Isaiah, you got anything else to say before I let you loose?
No, man, I just want to say I appreciate it. Thank you for the love, and I look forward to definitely linking up in person.
Definitely, man. So we got to get that spot. We got to get the spot when I get back. We definitely got to do that.
Let's do it.
Yes. All right, brother. Good talking to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Peace. I'm so happy for that guy. Shout out to him. Leslie said, oh wait, Leslie writing in caps. When Leslie writing in caps, I must have missed something. Let me see. What did Leslie say? Thank you so much, Ken, for that $20 holler. I appreciate you, brother. And thank you for subscribing. Make sure you guys subscribe to Isaiah Ashley's channel, the Isaiah Ashley Show. I like that. We got to get a theme for him. I might get Big Baz to make a theme for the Isaiah Ashley Show. Leslie say, RM Barry Hamilton didn't spell my name. Oh, that's what it is. Barry Hamilton, you better spell his name right. If you spell Leslie the wrong way, I done got in trouble at least 3 different times spelling his name wrong. There's a girl way and a guy way. I didn't know that. It's like Jamie Foxx, Jamie, Leslie, those kind of names can go either way. But if you spell it wrong, Leslie ready to fight. So Barry Hamilton, please apologize to Leslie Lynch. He's writing in caps. That means he means it. Do something different. Say subscribed a few minutes ago. Cool, man. Yeah, we got Arthur Lee Jackals. That's the name we came up with. Gail, did you put the what's the name up by any chance? The voting thing for the name of the Pookies? Because I don't say Pookies.
I need to look at your message again on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. I sent you a thing. We got the name of what we're gonna, instead of saying Pookies, because that looks like it's headed towards a certain group of people. And you can be a Pookie from anywhere, so we switch it. So we have the option of Pookie, Jackal, Goofy, different names. But I think Jackal is like the main name. But I wanted to see it in the I don't know how to do the voting thing because they changed something because you can't. I don't know how to do it, so I know you know how to do it. So. Van X Ray said, "What's going on? Nothing, man. Just a 7.7 earthquake in Bangkok." Nothing much. Just a 7.7 earthquake in Bangkok.
Look like work.
Right. Look like work. Exactly. DJ all day say ninjas. You know, yeah. See, but when you do that, you're thinking it's just one group of people. Pookie can be from anywhere. They got Russian Pookies. They got, Asian Pookies. They got them everywhere. But when you say Pookie, that's when they go. Scully Mack is in the building. What up, Scully? Say nutty. My dog ready to bite some up. Hey, Ken, let me see if my dog he growling. He cut down the tree. He cut down my tree, man. My tree done knocked down the fence, so they cutting down the tree. So yeah, prayers going up. Thank you so much for the prayers going up. Yeah, man. There's a big earthquake. For y'all that didn't know, I'm gonna give y'all a little shot of this so y'all see what it is. Ken is actually there, boots on the ground, but this is kind of what it looked like for y'all. Is that the same building? Wait, I gotta pause this real quick. Hey, Ken.
Yep.
Winston say you must be a night owl. It's Saturday morning in Thailand. How are you staying up, man? Are you all right?
Man, I stay up late all the time. My kids, you know, I got 3 daughters. You know, they like to talk to me. So I took it because after it happened, dude, I ordered me some food, and I got that food and I crashed. I took a long nap today. So
okay. Okay. So no, we'll make a good point.
เลี้ยวขวาเข้าสู่ซอยบ้านกล้วยใต้ซอยสุขุมวิท 40
I would say he get the hell out.
Oh my god.
Fundraiser tonight. For who?
Oh my god. What happened? Oh. Oh my
ขับ
god.
ต่อไปบนถนน
น่ากลัว
Make sure y'all subscribe to Jail at Night.
Oh my god.
OG, the Oracle.
Oh, nè, vừa như thế.
Maurice.
เคนจะลงเคนจะลงแอนอารมณ์แล้วน่ะ
ไปนั่นเขารถออกไปหมดแล้ว
Vừa như xe lên đi. Như vậy à?
มีที่ล้มสักที่แน่เลย
แผ่นจิ้นบ่อยเนี่ยเห็นไหมเอียงไหมเนี่ยแม่ยืนไม่ตรงแล้วเนี่ย
Boy, that's screaming. Nothing's worse, more blood curdling than a woman screaming, man. Like, women are babies. Like that scream. You know, that'll do it to you. So
just
yeah, man.
Gives you just kind of hearing that gives you a flashback. It's like you know, the feeling you have is scared and determined, you know, to save your life. You know, that's the feeling you had when all that stuff was happening. You know, first, you know, sometimes you ever been in a tall building and kind of sway a little bit. You know, we all been in a building like that before, but today was totally different. And when you heard all those noises and stuff, like it sounded like the building was collapsing already. You just felt like you had to get out. It's scary day.
I'm just glad you made it, bro. I'm glad you're good. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, everybody's, you know, unfortunately, the people with the building pass away, but most buildings still up, you know.
Yeah. Blessings to them and their family, man. But I ain't gonna keep you no more, Ken. We gonna
thanks, guys. Yeah. I'm in Bangkok, and I got a new office in Jomtien, man, and View Tele 5. So meet up, message me, and I look forward to. I hope everybody stays safe, and see you next time. I'll see you, Richie, when you get back in town.
All right, Ken, definitely, man. We got to do
guys.
that.
Thank you so much. Thank you, love. Take care, guys.
Yes. Peace out, Ken. All right, you guys. So I'm about to shut it down, man. Thank you guys so much for coming in, checking in, for the love, for the super chats, for the concerns, and all of that stuff, you guys, man. I really, really, really appreciate you so much for everything, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Theme music.